Last time on Conquest of Dovah, a nervous, stuttering Fenris vacated Norsk's home, quickly distancing himself from the adventurers who had just finished interrogating him. Vekni continued to ply Norsk Berserker with glass after glass of algae brew beer, intent on getting him drunk so she could swipe the keys to his shop. As the night progressed, Norsk quickly became deep in his cups. While sitting at the table, Norsk placed his hand on top of Vekni's, which the elven pirate permitted. He began to gently caress the top of her hand with his middle finger, and Vekni nonchalantly moved her hand away to grab her drink. Vekni whispered to Sorin, asking him to keep Norsk distracted for a bit. Then she entered the kitchen to search for the key to the deluxe shop and smithy. Vekni searched the cupboards and drawers, but could not find what she was looking for. Vekni returned to the intoxicated Norsk and offered to put him to bed. He made a drunken pass at her, but she declined, stating she was not that kind of girl. Vekni escorted Norsk into his room, where he lost his balance and collapsed onto the bed. He patted the sheets next to him and motioned for Vekni to join him. Meanwhile, Sorin searched the living room and found a healing potion in a chest hidden under some clothes. Vekni sat on the bed with Norsk in a reserved manner. He told her not to be shy and reached for her leg, but she smoothly moved her leg out of his reach. Norsk asked Vekni how many dates it would take her before she got intimate with a man, and she answered, around 5. Norsk told her he respected that and couldn't wait to have another date with her. He added he would have a gift waiting for her the next time she returned to the Dawghouse. Vekni gave Norsk a gentle kiss on his forehead. He reached into a drawer near his bed and pulled out a dusty brass ring. Norsk presented the ring to Vekni, which belonged to his grandmother and was a promise ring. He placed the ring on Vekni's ring finger. After explaining, acceptance of the ring meant she could not give herself to another man. Norsk gave Vekni a hug and then she left his bedroom. In the back of her mind, Vekni still yearned for the washboard abs and Adonis-like physique of Mickley Greystone. She was only using this man, Norsk, to gain access to the powerful items in his shop. Vekni, Sorin, and Bharrik exited Norsk's home and noticed the Dawghouse was pretty quiet, with few people out and about. Vekni noticed the man wearing the white suit and white fedora standing in the center of town, but not much else. Sorin casted invisibility on Vekni so she could burglarize Norsk's shop. Bharrik and Sorin returned to the Canabis Cafe Inn, where only Autumn and Pink Mango were present. Pink Mango was dancing by herself while puffing on a pipe. The demure, dark-skinned beauty approached Bharrik and appeared quite under the influence of the sticky icky, commonly found in the Dawghouse. She tried to flirt with Bharrik, but he did not humor her. Pinky sat down at the booth with Bharrik and Sorin, scooting her curvy booty extremely close to the battle-hardened dwarven paladin from Ironbridge. Pinky and Bharrik got to know one another. She asked Bharrik if he would swear his sword to the dogs, but the dwarf declined, stating he fights for the Ironbridge kingdom and people in need. Meanwhile, an invisible Vekni found all windows and the only door to the deluxe shop and smithy to be locked. Above the door handle, Vekni observed art of a smiling dog with green vegetation in its mouth, etched into the wood of the door. The invisible pirate used one of her darts to pick the lock and open the door just a bit, then slipped into Norsk's shop. Vekni ransacked the struggling business, stealing the manual of quickness of action, a scroll of cure wounds, a scroll of heat metal, and Trogdor's pink axe. After her burglary was completed, Vekni exited the shop, quietly closed the door, and returned to her companions, completely unnoticed. The invisible Vekni quietly whispered to Sorin that the task was done. The three adventurers returned upstairs to their room, and Sorin dropped the invisibility spell. A triumphant Vekni gleefully announced to Sorin, "I got you a present." She gifted Sorin the scroll of cure light wounds and the scroll of heat metal. Then, Vekni presented the fallen Trogdor's pale pink axe to Bharrik. She tossed it to him, but the dwarven paladin failed to catch the weapon. Trogdor's axe clattered to the ground, and Bharrik quickly and nonchalantly picked it up. Sorin ritual casted Identify on the brass ring Vekni received from Norsk, determining it was not magical. The adventurers left the Dawghouse, emerging back into Abona's bog. Sorin casted mage armor on himself to prepare for the dangers he knew laid before him. Before venturing deeper into the bog, the adventurers decided they should ask the medicine man for directions to the lizard folk of Frank, as they wished to meet with their leader, Snorrian. Back inside the Dawghouse, the party knocked on MM's front door, but it was well past midnight and the leader of dogs did not answer. The adventurers observed the man wearing a white suit and white fedora was still in the center of town, so they approached him instead of waking the medicine man. The man, Service, who was sporting sparse hair on his cheeks and neck that looked like pubic hairs, greeted the party with a cheer and beer. Vekni followed up with a smoke and joke. Vekni asked Serv where she could find the lizardman, Frank. He explained if the adventurers traveled north through Epona's Bog and ascended Comet Mountain, they would reach Chieftain Snorrian and his people at the summit. Service added the trek to the lizardfolk village would be dangerous. Vekni asked the man if there was an easier way to reach those of Frank. Service suggested speaking with the dwarves of Ironbridge Kingdom, as the border of their lands was close to Comet Mountain. Sorin got confused about the name of the faction, Frank. Vekni explained Frank's leader was not named Frank, but was Snorrian, Lady Epona's husband. She added Sorin must have been confusing the faction's name with the name of the Forte leader, Frank Mandred. Serv warned Sorin not to bring up Frank Mandred's name whilst in Snorrian's village of Afry. The adventurers left the Dawghouse again, and Sorin summoned Dexter, his owl familiar, for scouting purposes. Bharrik led the group as they left the landing area that led to the Dawghouse and crossed the small pond right outside. The party came to a fork and decided to follow the path leftwards, still moving north, along a flooded section of the swamp with few areas a person could stand. Vekni used her Shape Water spell to create a 5x15 ice raft. The adventurers boarded Captain Vekni's vessel and began to traverse the watery path. Sorin sent Dexter out to scout, observing crocodiles, giant crocodiles, and 3 closed chests. Using a fallen branch, Bharrik steered the ice raft like a gondola. After traveling a short distance, the party observed 10 crocodiles ahead of them, calmly hanging around in the water. Vekni drew out and unfurled her whip, preparing for a potential confrontation with the wild beasts. Bharrik guided the ice raft past the crocodiles, who begrudgingly moved out of the way. As the party passed by, the crocodiles eyed them, extremely interested in the group of PCs. Vekni lit a stick of dynamite and hurled it into the water, intentionally avoiding harming any of the animals. A small explosion erupted on the surface of the water. The crocodiles gave the adventurers more space. Some submerged under the water, while others simply increased their distance from the ice raft. Further north, 2 giant crocodiles were startled after noticing the explosion, and they looked south towards the adventurers. Through Dexter's eyes, Sorin scanned the tree line above, looking for a bird. He observed a colorful bird perched high on a tree branch. Sorin casted Mind Sliver on the animal, destroying its brain with his psychic power. The small bird fell from the tree branch into the water below. Still cautious from the detonated dynamite, one of the giant crocodiles slowly swam over to the floating deceased bird and ate it with a single bite. Bharrik propelled the group forward, eventually turning to the right a bit and disembarking on solid ground. Vekni stepped onto a small piece of land where a massive treasure chest was located, while Sorin and Bharrik stayed on the ice raft. Sorin casted Mold Earth to make the ground solid, fearing he and his allies could sink into the muck. Vekni got the feeling something was watching her. She did not see anything, but detected a threat and knew she was in danger. Not only that, but the hairs on Vekni's neck were standing up, and she knew this threat was extremely close. Vekni whispered her concerns to Sorin, who commanded Dexter to do a quick pass, searching for threats. Dexter was unable to detect any hostiles near the group. Vekni recognized a sound nearby, which sounded quite familiar to the sounds made by the spider she battled previously in the bog. Sorin casted dancing lights to illuminate the area. He listened closely and determined that there were 3 separate large creatures in his immediate vicinity on the small piece of land where he and his allies stood. Sorin casted Minor Illusion and conjured the image of a giant fly approximately 10 feet away from his group. He heard the strange sounds moving further away from him towards his conjuration. A minute went by and Sorin's magic expired, ending the giant fly image. Vekni carefully approached the chest and opened it. As she undid the latch and lifted the lid, she saw a flash of bright light. When the light faded away, Vekni observed the following inside the chest: a saddle, a stone token with golden art of a feather on it, and a small statue. Vekni retrieved the statue and the coin from the chest. Suddenly, 3 large spiders appeared out of nowhere. The spiders looked different from the ones Vekni and Sorin faced previously, as these were distinctly white and blue in color. These spiders did not simply sneak up on the heroes, but blinked suddenly into existence. One moment they were not there, and the next moment they were in the midst of the adventurers and poised to attack. Sorin realized the appearance of these creatures was very similar to when Odoacer's steed, Apocalypse, suddenly manifested. One of the strange creatures attempted to bite Sorin on the ice raft, but the beast missed. The other 2 spiders had Vekni flanked and attempted to pincer her. One of them bit down hard on Vekni's left hip, injecting venom into the High Elf pirate. Sorin cast a hypnotic pattern on the battlefield, affecting Vekni and all 3 spiders. Vekni resisted the effects of the spell, as did the spiders, at first, but Sorin casted silvery barbs, which forced the spiders to succumb to the spell and become incapacitated. Bharrik pushed an incapacitated spider off of the ice boat. Vekni scooped the saddle up out of the chest and ran back to the ice boat, jumping aboard. Sorin commanded Dexter to go on ahead in order to scout out the next chest. Bharrik used his tree branch to steer the ice raft further north, away from the strange spiders and towards the next treasure chest. Keep in mind, those spiders were still stunned by Sorin's hypnotic pattern for the time being. The group made it to the next section of solid ground. Vekni and Bharrik disembarked the ice raft, with another treasure chest before them. This chest was very ornately decorated with gemstones and a fancy design. Vekni detected a slight humming sound coming from the chest and a subtle glowing pink aura surrounding it. Vekni called over to Sorin, asking him to identify the strange chest, but he gave a long-winded explanation, detailing the reasons he could not do that at this time. Examining it briefly, Sorin felt this chest was similar to the urn he and Vekni found in the cave near Vigor Valley City. Sorin readied Dispel Magic, planning to cast it if any harm came to Vekni upon the elven pirate entering the vicinity of the chest's pink aura. Bharrik readied his axe, planning to attack any hostiles that emerged from the chest. Vekni attempted to open the chest and found it to be locked. She picked the lock with a dart and opened the chest. Inside, a pink light got brighter and brighter and brighter. Sorin believed something inside was about to explode, so he casted his ready Dispel Magic spell on the chest. The light became dim and then dissipated completely. Inside the chest, Vekni retrieved a pair of slippers. The soles of the slippers were purple, with the top portions of the slippers pale pink in color. In an effort to mine the gemstones adorned on the fancy chest, Bharrik reeled back his pink axe and brought it down hard. His axe blade clanged off the lid, leaving the chest completely undamaged. Bharrik completely failed at extracting the gemstones. The adventurers returned to the ice raft, and Bharrik guided them north, towards the third and final chest. As the party neared it, they realized this path came to a dead end. The party discussed clearing the area of the 2 giant crocodiles in their vicinity, as they feared facing the blue and white spiders and giant crocodiles simultaneously. The group decided it would be best to slay the crocodiles while the spiders were still under the effect of Sorin's hypnotic pattern, which had not yet expired. Bharrik steered the ice raft over to one of the crocs. He charged thunder magic into his pink axe and raised the weapon overhead. He swung twice at one of his reptilian threats, landing the second blow. Bharrik's axe blade collided hard with the crocodile's head, and he unleashed a thunderous smite on the creature. Thunder magic coursed through the giant animal, reverberating through its body and causing an incredibly loud, crackling sound to echo throughout the bog. The sound vibration from Bharrik's attack pushed water on the surface surrounding the croc in all directions. Trees rattled, birds and insects scattered, and every living creature in the swamp became alert to the thunderous sound. The 10 normal-sized crocodiles south from the adventurers reacted fearfully in response to Bharrik's magic. Some submerged themselves underneath the murky water, while others moved further away to get some more distance from the sound. Vekni lashed the giant crocodile twice with her whip, stunning it with a stunning strike on her first attack. Then she followed up, kicking the beast on the snout. Sorin casted Fireball and positioned the spell so it would only hit the two crocodiles, badly damaging them with fire magic. Trees nearby caught on fire as well. The crocodile that was not stunned walked a short distance to the edge of the water and plunged in, submerging itself into the murky liquid. The adventurers could no longer see the beast.
Bharrik lifted his pale pink axe high over the stunned giant crocodile. Then he yelled out, "Huzzah!" and cleanly cleaved the enormous beast's head off, spilling cold reptilian blood into the muck. Vekni leapt 10 feet from the ice raft onto another section of dry land. There was a plain wooden chest with a rusted padlock before her. Vekni delivered a savage sidekick to the rusty lock, snapping off the latch of the chest. The chest popped open, revealing 3 healing potions, which Vekni took with no hesitation. Vekni ran back to the water's edge and leapt another 10 feet back onto the ice boat with her treasure. Vekni whispered to Bharrik, "Get us out of here." The giant crocodile emerged from the murky waters of the Pona's Bog on the side of the ice raft. The creature snapped at Bharrik with his giant jaws, but missed. The beast turned and submerged itself again, and as it did so, swung its tail at the dwarven paladin from Ironbridge. Sorin casted silvery barbs to protect Bharrik from the attack, but the giant creature's tail still whacked Bharrik hard in the face, as he simultaneously lashed out at the reptile with his axe, slashing deep into his back. The dwarf wobbled on the narrow ice raft, then dropped his body weight and resisted being knocked off the boat into the dark, cold water below. Sorin realized it had been 36 seconds since his 1-minute-long hypnotic pattern spell incapacitated the giant blue and white spiders. He knew it was imperative that the group did not linger much longer in this area, otherwise the creatures might renew their attack. Bharrik frantically paddled, steering the ice boat south with his tree branch, trying to put some distance between his party and the giant crocodile. The group reached the area populated with the regular-sized crocs, which eyed the adventurers, but not attack, as the 3 warriors reached them. The elven pirate readied her whip, intending to lash out at the giant crocodile if it attacked again. As the party traveled quickly, choosing to move in a straight path, avoiding looking back towards the direction of the giant crocodile and the giant spiders. The dwarf guided their ice rafts further south, arriving at the start of the body of water. The adventurers double-timed it to the Dawghouse, planning to rest, as well as divvy up and identify their new loot. Inside the Dawghouse, Sorin ritual cast Identify on the pink slippers, while Vekni began to read her manual of quickness of action. The wizard learned the pink slippers, like Trogdor's pink axe, grew in power with the user as long as the user kept the item attuned. The current strength of the slippers would grant the user +10 to movement speed, and all the user's attacks would become magical. These slippers were quite special, and it would take 7 days to attune to them. Sorin ritual casted Identify on the saddle, learning it was Saddle of the Cavalier, a magic saddle that increased a rider's defenses while riding a mount. Still using Identify, Sorin cast it on a small rose-colored statue, learning it was the Ioun Stone of Protection. Once attuned to this stone, would orbit around the user's head, granting +1 AC. Enemies could target the stone to catch or destroy it.
Sorin ritual casted Identify on the stone coin with golden art of a feather on it, learning it was Qual's Feather Token. This item could summon a rock-like bird capable of carrying 500 pounds and flying 144 miles in a single day. The item's ability would expire after a single day, and the item was single use.
After a brief discussion what to do with the items, Bharrik took possession of the Saddle of the Cavalier and the pink slippers. Vekni took the Qual Feather Token, and Sorin took the Ioun Stone of Protection. The party long rested after their brief foray into Epona's bog, so they would be fresh and ready for the dangers yet to come.
Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.
Dude, he got plowed by a car and it was hysterical.
I feel bad for him.
Dude,
No, he got hit twice.
He just got
hit twice.
Remember when he was walking into the trampoline?
Oh yeah. He was the boy. It was Braden and the other big kid were jumping on the trampoline, and he was just like, "Oh, I fit under here."
Yeah.
If the boys would have hit him, he would have went done. He would have been donezo.
Done. Full speed. Did you see that ramp with that car in my backyard? Yeah, that way. Fucking, it's steep.
Yeah.
Full speed. My nephew. Boom! Into Joe's son. Joe's son fucking did like a flip in the air. Yeah. And I ran up, I'm like, you alright? And he's like,
In the movies where they
Okay.
get out of the car going like 60 miles an hour, the guy just flips over the hood, gets up, and is like, oh shit, and he has to keep running.
full speed.
There was a dog that was tied up to a lead, and he got the zoomies and was just whoom, ran across the yard. And of course, Malia steps out onto the yard. It hit her right across the shins, poof, and her legs went straight out like this. And she went face first on the only brick in the yard.
Awesome.
Boom! She had a fucking burn across her leg and a giant scrape across her forehead. I was like, fuck, I gotta take her home to her mom like this.
You level up? What level are you now?
8.
So
Jesus! You're level 8?
So am I.
What level are you?
Dan gave me 1500 XP.
why am I not level
Why?
6?
You're not playing.
So
Why don't I get extra XP?
As I go through the videos and edit them, I do awards.
I get none.
Well, I never
because
gave
he
him any
goes
award
18
for
fire.
solving that puzzle to get into
Yeah.
the doghouse. I never gave him any
You won't
award.
even level me up.
He thinks I'm favorite. He thinks I'm favorite of you, and then you guys say
How
shit.
many cursed items do I get?
You
How many
don't
cursed
get
items
nothing.
does he get?
You know what?
He
And from now on, you get
literally
nothing.
gets a spellbook from the abyss and nothing bad happens.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I find.
Do you know anything about
Yeah.
the Abyss?
So welcome back to more Power Word Nerd, where we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We left off last time with the group had ventured into Epona's bog, got a bunch of treasures, and we left off with them resting at the Dawghouse. So we're picking up from there.
Int is now 20.
Backstabbed.
And I picked up the feat telekinetic shove.
Was that it?
Pushes with his brain, duh.
Yeah. So it increases your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1, so now no 20. And then you learn the mage hand cantrip if you cast it with if you cast it with
Game breaking.
verbal or somatic
Oh, yeah.
components, so I can just cast it without having to do anything.
Okay.
And you can make the spectral hand invisible. If you already know the spell, its range increases by 30 feet. I did not already know it. If spellcasting ability, and as a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove another creature. I can see within 30 feet. When I do, the target must succeed a strength saving throw. DC is 8, plus my proficiency bonus, plus my ability modifier.
And was that a bonus action? An action? What is that?
Bonus action.
Wow, that's actually extremely powerful for you specifically, because you don't really do stuff with your bonus actions.
Correct.
It's actually really good. Yeah. When you guys wake up in the Dawghouse, Malikos is just there in the room with you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wake up after 4 hours and I'm gonna read that book.
And I'm gonna just be staring at you.
Reading. And also, after re-listening to last session that you just put out,
Yes.
I have a what is it? A quiver.
I remember. Yes, I noticed that.
I completely forgot about
never
it. So I'm
identified
gonna try to identify it.
I don't remember what that is. I don't have those notes with me.
I don't know.
That's in the Vicar Valley City stuff.
Yeah. Make it good. Oh.
It is my dick.
It's so tiny, I did not notice. I'll spend whatever to identify or try to identify. I gotta get 3 checks, right?
You know, one day.
Yeah, so I'll try.
You're not gonna just wait for Sorin to wake up.
What's he trying to do?
Identify a quiver.
Spend 3 days identifying an item. Sure. Okay, roll.
Yeah, I'll do it now just because I feel like rolling. Crit 20.
So you have 2 successes. You still don't know what it is.
I still
You know it's magical.
Alright, and then I'll spend
Can
the
I
rest.
identify it?
No.
I'll spend the rest of my time with this bookie book.
It's several days of reading.
I have to
right?
read 48 hours total.
Don't you have 2 of those books?
Yep,
Did you read the other one already?
I did.
Yeah, those are really expensive items, Don. One of them he bought, I think, and the other one he stole.
Nice.
What time of day is it?
When their rest is complete, it's gonna be 6 a.m. when they're complete. So for you, Kevin, you're getting up at 2 a.m.
Good.
Vekni, are you gonna do anything before they wake up aside from what you already did?
I am going to read the book.
Okay. So now the 4 hours since she woke up passed, and it's now 6 a.m. So Bharrik and Sorin and Malikos, you're already awake, right? You said you were. So Sorin and Bharrik are now awake also. And you see that Malikos is here. Has Bharrik met Malikos yet?
No.
Trogdor did, right?
Trogdor.
Yes.
Poor Trogdor. Is Bharrik related to Trogdor?
His name is Brockdor.
I have a mustache.
Is
Do it all.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was me the whole time.
A family friend who was.
Do I see the resemblance? Like, is there anything about you
They're
that's
dwarves.
similar to Trogdor?
No.
They're dwarves.
You'll never know.
You racist. Yeah. They
Oh, Trogdor! It's just good to see it.
I mean, they all look alike.
What color hair does Bharrik have?
I think I thought black or brown or
Black.
something.
And Trogdor had red hair, correct?
Slight gender to him.
You said Gambit.
Yes! He does look like Gambit.
Yep, Malikos looks like Gambit from the X-Men cartoon.
And he talks like Gambit from the X-Men cartoon.
I think it's cool.
Oh, you talk more French than Louisiana.
Wasn't he French? Or like Cajun?
He's
He's Cajun. He's fucking French.
Oui, oui.
What?
Do you know why he does not know what Ram will do for life?
It isn't
Because that is not his real accent!
It's on my finger.
You guys are in the upstairs bedroom, your room in the Canabis Inn and Cafe. 6 in the morning, everyone's awake. What are
The
we doing?
Canabis Inn Cafe?
The Canabis Inn and Cafe in the Dawghouse, and it's like a town
It's like
in
a
a cave.
One drugs, please.
Well, we should make
It's a hippie
we should
comedy.
make our way back to the swamp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should get out of here before Norsk wakes
they
up.
notice us.
Well, that's just Norsk. He'll be sleeping for a while, but Norsk sometimes like that.
They met Doken and Melvin in this place, but they left.
Alright, so we're gonna leave and hop over this way
Yeah. So
into Dan's Death Trap 2.0.
So you guys cross that little pond right outside the entrance to the Dawghouse. You cross the pond, and you come across where those frogs were before, and they're not there. And you're at that little pond to get back to the area you were in. And you make it back. You don't hear those rivets anymore. You don't hear the croaking. I'm just gonna
Did you
explain.
leave yesterday at night?
Yeah, I think so. Don't forget, there's so many trees. It's so thick here in Opona's Bog. It's always dark even during the day. So, but you made it back to like this area over here. And Sorin, you'll remember that when you had Dexter scout before, he scouted this whole area because you're heading this area. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
When Dexter had scouted this area before, he had seen that there were creatures, these like humanoid, gray-skinned creatures that were there. There were swarms of insects, and there were crocodiles, giant toads, and you actually don't see any of that. Are you having Dexter scout or no?
of course.
Okay. So as he scouts across, he doesn't see any of that, but instead you see humanoid bodies laying in that area instead.
I did that.
You get to this area over here, which you made it that far before, and Sorin previously had scouted the area with his owl familiar, and he saw that there were, and he reported it to Vekni that there were these humanoid creatures with gray skin. There were swarms of insects, snakes, giant toads, crocodiles, all kinds of stuff.
I killed them all.
Why don't we do a marching order and show me where your minis would be as they approach this area?
Brogdor, lead the way.
Great.
I don't know what your character's name is.
Bharrik.
Bharrik.
Like Bharrik Dondarrion?
Name of the guys over there.
Barack Obama.
Hey, pass him the stuff.
Oh.
Minis.
Old Sullivan.
This is Malikos.
That's my elf.
Oh. This is Malikos.
That's
Sam, do
Kevin's
you have a,
D20
do you have
dice.
a mini?
No, not that one. This is my loaded one.
What?
Here's Malikos.
Yeah, just
God,
use-
he's sexy.
Oh no, is
this
this
Kabari?
Yeah, it's Bharrik.
You don't have arms.
So wait, which area were we
What are
over
your
here?
arms?
Grayson broke it off.
Grayson, you small child.
Yes. He's almost as bad as Joe.
Almost. Not quite there yet.
Joe's first time ever playing D&D, he immediately broke a mini.
I remember. Joe was notorious, Keith, for breaking minis.
Really?
He was
I thought
notorious.
they were like rubber, and you can like, and no, they just break.
Show me the pathing that you guys are going to use to approach this area.
Well, we have to cut this way because we can't go down and around.
That's correct.
So looking at this, I would say, knowing that I know the area, we would probably sneak between the opening here and not go around that way.
Which opening?
Between those two little island things, there's like a... Unless they're supposed to be tight together.
Oh, these platforms here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to be tight together.
Okay. Alright, so then if that's the case, then we have to go around to the grass.
Okay.
And he was like this.
So once you reach that area there, you see something.
I would say for the sake of all of us being on the table, you just put one and then move one.
Okay.
Until we're ready to actually do stuff.
So since Bharrik has point, we're gonna use Bharrik.
Correct.
So Bharrik, what you see,
Shield.
copious amount of corpses in this area over here. You see soldiers wearing the Forte colors, which would be red and yellow, with the Forte banners, and they're dead. You see deceased. Now this is the first time you've seen these things since you've been in the bog. You see deceased lizard folk wearing yellow, also wearing yellow and red with the Frank banner, the lizard like handprint, and they're deceased. And amongst these corpses, you see that.
Ketchup.
Yeah, be right there.
You see that there are two creatures, like, it seems like they're consuming flesh from the dead men. They are these gray...
Alright, so they were people from Forte and Frank?
Yes.
See what I had to do?
And there are two gray creatures.
Sigils?
You've never seen these before.
Letters?
Dexter had seen them before when he scouted, though. And they are like feeding on
Maps.
the corpses. Say one here.
Does it look like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even like working from home.
And they don't have weapons or anything, but they have like claws, sharp teeth. And they're humanoid. They stand on two legs and they're munching on the dead human soldiers.
Okay. Do they see us?
No, they're not paying. They're focused on their meals.
Do they have a penis?
What are eating?
I hope they do have they have some happiness.
I hope they have a little happiness.
Little happiness for people would go a long way.
It would. But not if it destroys my happiness.
Now, where do we even go in this place? Or
Everywhere and nowhere all at once.
so this was blocked off. Is what you were saying before?
How
That's why
high-
we had to go this
Yes,
way.
that's correct.
How high is the trees?
So bad. I like
So from what you remember from traversing this bog is that these trees reach far into the sky, 60 feet into the air, and that there are branches and leaves that connect, and that's why it's dark. Even during the day, it's completely dark in the bog.
So it would be feasible to traverse through the treetop.
Oh yeah, you could. You can go over the trees. You
If you
could.
have happiness.
You'd have to roll acrobatics rolls to be able to jump from branch to branch, but you could.
I could do that.
Absolutely.
I could probably do that to my acrobats are pretty high.
My happiness is pretty high too.
And how high would you have to climb up? 60 feet?
Just be mindful that if you were to climb above the trees on the branches, it would be kind of like opaque. You wouldn't be able to really see what's below you. You would just be traversing the trees, which is fine. You could do that, but
Until we fall from the tree.
you wouldn't be able to see what's below you while you're jumping from branch to branch.
I guess it's next level I get the climbing shit that punks get.
One of you has a potion of climbing. I forget.
Oh, I do.
It's
You're
me.
right. You're right, I do have a potion of climbing.
Could be. I don't know.
I think I have two.
You might.
Well, I'll take one. I'm very acrobatic.
No, I just had one.
Oh, yeah, I would take half of it. Is that the
How many of these beings are there?
Seven.
You see two of them.
We see two of them.
So there's probably like 17.
Don't forget the conversation we had last time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What conversation?
Said that.
There's a few left. Something he didn't like about how he did encounters, and I kind of agreed with him.
Which was?
Well, it's not that it's not that I said.
Always gets the fucking shit, man.
We get the we get the shit.
Yeah.
He's trying to make it harder for you guys.
And somehow he has 2 wands that can produce so much magic.
I bought them.
He did buy them.
Didn't I steal stuff for you too?
You could have bought them.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. I could have, but it didn't.
Then you would have had happiness.
It didn't feel right for my character. That's why I didn't do
I
it.
have 2 wands and the Ioun Stone of Protection, which we just found in the chest before. I also have the Bracers of Deeds, which I just got rid of. Well, I still have them, but I'm not attuned to them.
My plan is to sneak by them and ignore them completely.
But then we don't get XP.
Ooh, that is a good point.
Alright, so what are we doing about this?
Run away.
I'm always down for a fight. We could always just go back to the doghouse if it goes poorly.
Teams up.
We are right here.
We did not get far.
These chips are for you guys.
Oh, cool.
And then, anyone want a drink? So I'm gonna get a drink for myself. PBR for you. PBR for you. Pineapple Truly. Oh, you want one too, right?
Sure.
Hug the wall, attack the one, then none of them actually get behind us.
So just so you know, those aren't walls. Those are like thick brush, trees, bushes. Those aren't just, they're not walls.
Well, I know. Lack of a better term, I had them. But I'm using wall as in,
Done.
can anything come, yeah.
Another one.
Thank you.
I'm not going to drink that.
Oh, well then give it back to me.
Yeah, you drink it.
Because I said before so far.
I may drink it like.
Brought to you by Truly.
But it'll be like super.
But can any
warm.
creatures pass through there?
I would say that
This is delicious.
it's not
Why is it
an
so
easily
good?
passable wall or barrier, but that it's feasible that there could be it's possible that there could be beings with abilities that could conceal themselves.
Or snakes.
Snakes. It's possible.
Snakes!
Would it be easy for you to traverse through there? It wouldn't be easy.
But it wouldn't be hard.
I thought
It's not
I thought it was
It
impossible.
would be schmedium.
Medium. My favorite type of shirt.
Yeah, those aren't walls. You guys are outside in the swamp. Those aren't walls. Earlier, before you started playing with this, actually, Joe used one of his spells to make a dirt stairs, basically, to walk over walls like this to get to an area that he wanted to get to and avoid combats. And I let him do it. So, remember, Joe?
Fucking chill off.
Let's see.
So, okay, so let me rephrase my statement. We could hug the thick brush and potentially lower our risk of a creature coming out behind us and getting advantage on us.
Vekni will climb up to here and draw a bow.
Sure.
Want some popcorn? It's spicy popcorn.
If you want to try to attack them without them seeing you, you could do a stealth if you would like.
Boys, is this what we're doing? And she notches her arrow.
She notches her butt.
She twerks a little bit.
Nice. You dirty, dirty girl.
I can make myself invisible, so.
And we see two.
Yeah.
Firing an arrow?
If you guys want, Vekni pulls her bow back. Says, Malikos, get your bow.
I ready my bow.
Do we see if any of these things are like dismembered?
So you
in
get
these
sneak
bodies?
attack and I get Kensai shot.
You'd have to roll a medicine, and since you're far away, you'd have to roll disadvantage.
You use your bonus
in
action.
medicine roll because you're very far.
What are you checking for?
Do I have that?
Of course you
I
do.
want to
You're
see if
rogue.
any of the bodies look dismembered.
They're getting eaten.
Your DC is 15 because of how far you are, and also disadvantage.
Well, I got a 19 plus 2.
Okay.
First roll, second roll. 6.
Okay.
Plus 2.
You can't tell.
Alright, so Vekni is going to hide behind the tree, and I'll bonus action Kensai shot, and I'll time my shot with him.
You guys are trying to be sneaky. Alright, you're both gonna have to roll stealth against their passive perceptions. Your DC it's low. I can't control that.
13 plus.
Alright, so you will get a free round.
Do I have advantage?
Unless Don fails. If Don fails, then neither of you get a
Well, he
free
has
round.
bonus action hide. I don't know what that does for rogues.
That's what he's trying to do.
My stealth is plus 10.
Okay.
You can't tell.
You get a free round. Which one are you guys? You guys are both aiming at the same one. You guys
We'll
are.
go for that one.
I'm not.
You guys are gonna have to do it together. We're not in priority right now. So you're both attacking that one.
Do we have advantage because he doesn't see us?
No. Oh boy.
boy.
You got us. What are they? What is that? 7. 15.
Okay. 12! Hit. Yeah!
12 and 15 both hit? He only
How do we know these things aren't good?
Alright, my short bow does 1d6 plus 5. D6!
Did you get sneak attack? No, right?
I do.
Up.
Because it doesn't know where I am.
Up.
The prize round is Daniel.
Yes. Does he get 2 attacks?
No, the entire first round of combat is the surprise round.
Oh, so he does get both attacks.
So creatures who are surprised have a surprise condition.
Alright, so,
I wasn't saying you're wrong, I didn't know.
which, so if a 15 and a
Which
25 hits.
it prevents them from moving, acting,
25
or
does
reacting.
Yes, so they're just getting, he's just getting it.
Just getting pelted, bitch.
Yeah.
He's also a swashbuckler, so that might be different.
The criteria for sneak attack isn't always the same, depending on your subclass.
Yeah, he's a swashbuckler.
6.
Don't worry about what we're talking about, Keith. It has nothing to do with your character. 6.
Always.
7.
Once per turn,
You did 6 damage?
yeah.
7. 9.
Really? That's it? The fuck?
9.
I don't have any magic
You have a spell.
weapons, Dan.
7.
Triangle
9.
numbers.
Plus 5.
They have extra, well, Don, they have extra magic weapons, so.
Okay, cool.
21.
21.
But I have Kensai shot, so it's a D4 on top of my.
So regardless of who hit first, it doesn't even matter. Kevin, Vekni, describe it.
Yeah, but plus what?
Describe it.
Oh.
No matter who hit first, it doesn't matter.
All right,
Vekni,
so
describe it.
the 3 arrows go right into the thing's chest, and it just goes. It just hunches over him, over the body, and falls face first.
Now everyone roll priority.
You don't like calculus? I don't think anybody does.
It says you plus me equals us.
Ooh, girl, you got it.
Adorable.
Dan,
That's
before
true.
we got into this, I would have casted Mage Armor, so I'm doing that now. I'm gonna take away the spell slot.
Should you do that in your priority?
No, I would have done that before we
But
got
you
into
didn't.
So I'm gonna
It's an 8-hour thing. I would have
Do
wanted.
you know how many times Sorin has forgot to do that? And he has to use a turn and use his action to do it? You know how many times that's happened? I'm gonna say at least like 6 times.
I currently don't have Mage Armor on.
Yeah, so no.
I quit.
You have Bharrik, you're fine.
Who's Bharrik?
The guy that's gonna die.
Vekni. First.
Alright, she notches her bow and will fire 2 shots at that thing.
Okay.
A crit 20 and
It is a crit 20.
19. Thank you for looking. And then 19.
I'm looking at it.
Okay.
36.
On the first hit? 1 hit?
There's 2 hits. I rolled twice.
What's the first hit?
A crit 20 and a 19.
How much damage is the first one?
It would have done 20.
Describe it on the first hit.
The arrow just strikes it dead in the chest and the thing keels over like the last one.
Party's over.
Vekni will hop down.
Everyone receives.
Oh, I have Firebolt.
Everyone receives 25 experience points.
Vekni will move towards this.
I'll take a look at one of the bodies too.
This does not seem right. It seems like
The deceased creatures' bodies or the soldiers' bodies?
Why does this seem like a threat?
The
Do you not
lizard
sense
folk or the 4K soldiers?
4
I cast Mage Armor, bitch.
You can do
You
that.
can. Roll investigation. DC is
Okay.
12.
19 plus 8.
You found a regular healing potion.
Vekni, is this? Which ones are Forte and which ones are lizard folk?
Let's say that the 3 in the back are lizard folk and the
Okay.
rest are 4K.
Vekni's going to investigate this one, and she's going to see if it's one of those soldiers we saw when we first came in.
No.
Oh.
It is not. Without any roll, you know it is not. Roll investigation to search. DC 15.
Crit one.
You want to investigate him for weapons and stuff?
Weapons, see if there's any kind of sigil or anything that
Yeah, he's got the Frank sigil.
Frank?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to investigate for that.
Alright, yeah, I'll see if there's any weapons.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know if he's a spellcaster, see if there's a spell focus.
Without any kind of... Okay, roll an investigation. Your DC is 10.
14 plus 8.
Okay. So he has a small shield and a scimitar. There's no spell focus or anything like that. He has leather armor, and he's got the Frank sigil, and doesn't seem like he has anything special on him.
Do any of them carry a short sword?
Yes, one of them.
I will take a short sword
armor and
Yeah.
and put it in my scabbard that's been sitting here empty and lonely.
Oh, good.
You did. Yeah, in the battle with the spiders, you broke your sword.
I've broken 2 short swords.
I think you've actually broken 3.
No, they did.
So my character investigated a creature.
I'm almost sure you broke 3.
He found
No,
some,
it was 2 short swords, and then
Basically,
I crit
it was
failed
invincible.
on a kick, and you're
I'm
like,
saying,
did you
telling
break your
character
leg?
That I found this stuff.
Because at first you said no.
I thought you said
At
my
first you
character
said
knew
use your sword.
And
And then you're like, and I was like, oh, you break your sword.
Oh,
You're
then it
like,
was a bonus action.
And you're like, oh, but I can't do that. I
It was a
can't
bonus
use my
action.
sword.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
because
okay,
it was
well
a
then you
bonus
break your leg. And you're like, no, well that's not fair.
That's
'cause
a grievous
gonna-
injury.
It's
Yeah.
a grievous injury. So then we said, let's say you
Grievous?
try.
You're right.
Let's say you try to use your sword.
You're right.
Yeah. Bharrik, Malikos, anything?
Well, I'm telling Brogdor over here about the items that I found on that guy, in case he wants them.
What?
I'm
Was it?
assuming
A
the
scimitar,
leather armor
leather armor instead of scimitar.
There's leather armor? Yeah.
is, was that higher or lower than what I have now?
What do you have now?
Leather armor's pretty low.
One of the Forte soldiers has chainmail.
If
Oh, that's
I have chainmail right now.
Oh, you
then
do.
yeah, don't get leather.
I'm
You
just
have
going
a
to keep
quest
an eye out to
for
see
heavy.
if any of these things are still out
So you're
there.
looking for it.
I'm going to look around for any of the
Armor,
creatures because I
like-
know this place is teeming with wildlife.
roll of perception. Your DC's 15.
Crit 20.
Dude, with the
Got a
crit
3
table
crit
spectrum
20s today.
That is another crit 20. That die is definitely weighted.
Vekni, so as you're searching through the corpses, you realize that there are 8 more of those creatures in the brush around you guys, and they're like stalking you, like waiting for an opportunity to attack you. 8 more? And on top of that, there are swarms of flies buzzing around in the brush as well. That you don't know if they're hostile or not, but they're swarms of flies. You notice all those things in that perspective.
Boys, or 8 more of these creatures.
Nothing's attacked you, but they're there and they're stalking you.
Well, I hopped down.
I'm still in the tree. Because I did not say I hopped down. So I look around.
I don't think it matters, but what side of the brush are they in?
4 on one side, 4 on the other.
Fantastic.
There you go. Sorin, I think you should back up a bit.
Put your arm on. And eat a couple of hamburgers.
So where's Brogdor?
Looking forward to, I guess, the middle.
And Sorin was over here looking at lizard people.
I'm just, scoping around.
So you're saying that they're watching us? Do they look hostile?
Yes, they're stalking you. They're looking at you. It looks like they're with your very high roll. You rolled a crit, didn't you? They're looking for an opportunity to attack you, but they know that you're strong as you killed 2 of their allies instantly.
I will recover my arrows.
Okay.
Knuckle up!
Are they the same creatures?
Yes.
So I'll 8 of them. Just fall over there, fall over there.
Waiting for them to say, oh yeah, they're the same, but they're 10 feet taller and bigger.
No. Same ones.
They're humanoid in size, right?
So now, do we try to draw these things out, or do we try to skirt by them? They're not that powerful. That we know of till they get close to us.
It's true, we don't know how hard they hit. They're human size, right?
Yeah, they're humanoid size. Walk on 2 legs. They're gray. They don't have weapons. They have claws, teeth. You ever see the creatures from the Black Lagoon? They look like this.
They look like bitches.
They look hot.
They look bitch.
No, that's actually a pretty good model you have of that.
Popcorn's burning.
I have a lot of models.
I am a model.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Kills him.
Kill them?
Probably. They look
Let's
like
get
they want
out
to
of here.
rape my girlfriend.
Everyone just get back to back.
What's the problem with leaving here?
They're
They will be
intimidated with
behind
us.
us.
They're intimidated by us. They already know how strong we are.
Are you guys looking at them?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to be slick?
No, I'm watching them.
You're watching them.
Alright.
So they're gonna kind of slink back into the shadows.
Yeah, they're intimidated by us.
But
They don't want to engage you like
They will
that.
be behind us.
Yeah, behind.
If you're looking at them and you're being obvious, you know that they're they're gonna slink back. They don't want to engage you like that.
Yeah, they just saw what happened.
They want to be engaged.
How far? I know we're not supposed to be able to
Guys,
see your arrow.
just so you know.
I hand you back your arrow.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh,
What's that?
Keep moving.
we don't know. Could mean anything.
So I was gonna say, so that corner there, do we know that's an opening, or do we know there's an opening?
I
right
know
there?
that's an opening.
You could So Sorin knows what's over here. He knows there's an opening this way. There's an opening this way. There's an opening this way. He knows.
Which way you want to?
Bharrik, you don't really know except you see there's an opening this way.
Right.
Right, as in which right?
And with the with this empty now, those creatures are no longer in view. They left, from what you can tell.
Okay.
So,
We press forward.
Okay.
right now.
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna head towards
This way? Sure.
Is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't notice that over there.
So,
yeah. There's a whole thing over there, like a whole platoon.
so why don't you do marching order? Show me where you guys are gonna go. Exactly.
I'm gonna make my way up front. I'm more dexy. I can move easier, and I have probably higher perception than he does.
I'll stay in the back.
Okay.
I actually probably have higher armor than you do too.
By one.
What's your
20?
passive? So you have point. What's your passive perception?
18.
Okay.
Cricketers.
Vekni, since you have point, what you observe is that all those blue spaces, those blue squares, that is water. That's a pond, which you've been. It's a very wet area. You've been seeing that.
Yeah.
In the pond with your high roll, you see that there are two crocodiles right in front of you.
Right.
There's a landing, which is those hexes right there, the green hexes. Past that, there's another crocodile, and you see a group of Forte soldiers. Past that, with their sigils, their armor, the uniforms, and everything. In front of them, they appear to have two prisoners in a cage, and the prisoners appear to be lizard folk.
Are we friends with Forte?
And everyone has their backs. They all have their backs to you. No one's observing you.
Is that Karaganda?
No. So there is a man that seems to be poking and prodding these lizard men. And he looks different from the others. He has this heavy halberd on. And he is familiar to you. You saw him...
Nicholas?
No. You killed Nicholas.
Not Nicholas, his friend, Salvatore.
No. But the last time you saw Salvatore, right? Salvatore was there as a leader with those soldiers by the gallows. He was there with Harshal, who you met, right? And another man that was like a leader that had men behind him. That is the man that you see. With his heavy halberd, red halberd.
Vekni's going to lean back and be like, sorry, so there's a division of Forte up south.
What's Forte?
Forte is these scumbags that have taken over this continent.
Those pieces of shit.
Are these the kind of guys who just want to insta-kill? Or are these the kind of guys you want to talk to?
Well, I'm wanted. I have a very high bounty on my head. So I don't really want to talk to them.
Perhaps you could make friends.
So,
If you want to insta-kill them, we could just all murder this whole group.
that would probably be best.
Alright.
Let's do a fireball.
Oh, no. No, this is much better than Fireball.
What?
Sweet.
You lie.
I mean, Fireball's busted. They made it stronger than most spells. I don't know which one could be stronger.
No.
This is more powerful.
For the Meteor Swarm?
Can someone give me the 10-second rundown of what the Forte are?
Forte is a pizza restaurant in Red.
Of their 10?
Yes, it is delicious. It is delicious.
Forte is a faction of Vigor. Vigor is
Valley
the people that conquered this kingdom.
Think of it like the United States and this New Jersey.
God, I hate New Jersey.
What?
What?
the
No.
U.S. is the whole thing, right? But you have different groups and this group.
Okay.
Year 6380. Vigor has ruled over Dovah for 10 years. All of Lorien's armies and the great lords of the valley were brought to heel against the might of the Vigor machine. 3 entities within Vigor were formed: Forte, Blues, and Furia. Forte was the largest group and served as the enforcement wing. Their forces traveled the kingdom to impose Vigor's rule on any who might fall out of line. Blues was formed from Dovah lords that formerly served King Lorien and have since bent the knee to Vigor. This wing was in charge of administration, ruling the populace, and maintaining order. Furia was composed of Vigor's true leadership, the 3 Fury Lords and their closest allies.
But they're not good, is what we're saying.
Yeah. But Vigor took over from the dynasty that ruled 1,000 years, the Lorien dynasty. They came in and they conquered them 10 years ago.
Yes.
So they're still recently in charge.
Alright, so if you want to murder everybody, we can all take actions now.
Yeah, I will draw my bow, Kensai shot, bonus action, and aim for the guy in red.
Are you going to use your thing too?
What thing?
Can you just pick up that feat of an accuracy?
Well, I'd have to have advantage.
You could have advantage if you asked for it, honestly.
If you give me the help action.
Oh,
Can I give you my inspiration?
I have inspiration.
That would technically be advantage.
Vekni, you have point, correct?
Correct.
Well, you roll a history roll. Your DC's 12. No, 10.
I think he's trying to stop you.
No, you can.
I'm probably gonna fail because that's a 4. What's my history?
Use your inspiration.
Where's history? Nope, that's a 5.
You remember nothing.
I remember nothing.
Do I remember anything?
You weren't even there for the thing that would have been relevant.
Then no.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to draw my bow, bonus action, Kensai shot, and aim it towards the red guy.
I'm gonna help.
Roll
him.
stealth. Oh, you're gonna pass. What's your modifier? You're gonna pass this.
Stealth is plus 5.
Okay.
Do I pass it?
Yes. Well, no. You could feasibly fail.
8.
Total?
Yes.
Oh. Roll priority.
Well, that changes everything.
Oh.
Can I use an inspiration now?
Oh yeah, I do have inspiration. I'm just saying.
Okay. Inspiration.
Worse.
All right. Roll priority.
I gave him a help action.
Wait.
Oh, we did say
Oh, no, it's too late. It's too late.
we're pretty much covered by this tree.
Yeah, and they're in a big group.
You're a towel.
We're on my water filled with crocodiles.
You want to get high?
No, Tally.
I'm so high right now.
You're up.
I am?
Good luck.
Why am I up?
Because you rolled highest in priority.
In the entire thing?
Yes.
With a 13?
You're first.
I forgot that you are also.
You can just take a ready action.
I will go right action.
Do a.
Bonus action, hide, ready action, fire if somebody attacks him.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. My bonus action will be to hide. My ready action will be that if someone attacks an ally, and I have no idea where I am, that I will fire my...
You're right here.
You are currently not in view of the enemies. Only Vekni can see them.
Okay, that's what I do.
So if
However, Vekni
I
did
can't,
ready
though.
her bow. It started the stealth, so you know that there's
I
something.
can't see them from there.
you have to be able to see them because you try to attack one. So you'd have to move over to be able to see them. Oh, there's water there.
Yeah.
You said you attacked. You said you shot
Right,
at
I
here.
didn't.
No,
Alright,
he is,
I
yeah.
didn't say attack. I said I drew a bow.
Yeah, and then you said roll initiative.
Yeah.
No, he tried. Remember, he tried to do the stealth and he failed it. Yes.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to attack. I was
he
just
failed the
drawing my
stealth.
phone.
He killed the
My
stealth,
bow.
and then after the stealth, you said run initiative, but he didn't attack at
I
all.
didn't fire.
Well, if you say I froze this water and was standing there.
Is it initiative, or all the other? Is it the enemy just aware of our presence now?
Dan, have you ever played D&D?
Kevin was trying to shoot them.
No, I wasn't. I was aiming because we were going to do a group attack.
Kevin would never shoot an unknown opponent.
sound like Vekni?
I would say that the way you describe what you guys were doing, and you were trying to do a stealth round of attacks and assassinate them, that you tried to do that, but they observed you, and initiative was initiative happened.
Sure, that's fine. That's fine.
Don still's going first, and he's aware of what you're doing, no?
Yeah, you said he had a bonus action
So
hit.
Don can do whatever he wants.
I hide.
He hides.
Where can I hide?
Well, there's all brush and whatnot here. This is all water.
I hide in the brush, and I have my ready action that if somebody attacks Vekni, I will shoot them.
Vekni's
And
next.
at that point, I would have sneak attack.
Vekni's next.
Vekni.
I'm out of sight.
Does whatever.
Somebody comes in my
Vekni
sight, I
does.
shoot him. Fence shot bonus action.
Vekni.
Sorin.
Vekni.
Vekni,
What?
what are we doing with them?
Well, so is just 10 soldiers and that guys that was standing next to Salvatore in the city square when you met your father.
You met your father for the first time?
He's one of the leaders of Forte.
So he's just going to carry on as like
A leader.
Like captains,
right?
Captains.
Just
or
like
Lieutenants.
lieutenants.
That's it.
Yep. Harshal talked about how
Hey.
this guy was in the bottom.
Damn. These are like real
So
high
it
ups
is-
in Forte? Yeah. Like
Does he deserve to?
real high ups in Forte?
Yeah, of course, so yeah, Forte.
Like real high ups in Forte?
We already
Like
killed a couple of
generals
our leaders anyway.
of the same rank?
What?
Of the same rank? Of the same rank and file?
Higher. You was there.
Where is the
Oh.
leader guy?
Remember we killed some
The guy in
men?
He's
red.
the right guy.
Ah, yes.
So this square here, or circle, only goes 20 feet.
Okay.
But the spell casting goes 30.
Spider's big. Spider's big.
That's a lizard folk?
The two green people are lizard folk. And they're in a cage.
Why they gotta be
They're in
green
a cage.
people? Racist.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Why is everything about color with you?
You're lucky
alright, so to show you. When I cast this spell right here,
Yes.
it extends another 10 feet past. So these guys get it, because it's a sphere, so it's round. These guys get it, the lizard folk do not.
What about the crocodile?
The crocodile, this one gets it, this one does not.
What about the other one?
This one gets it 100%. So every single person here, this crocodile, not that crocodile.
Okay. Have to roll dex saves?
Oh, no. This is not fireball.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm casting Sickening Radiance.
What does that do?
Never heard of it.
You guys get fucked!
Dan just went.
Yeah, he
I
did.
never heard of it.
Dan is whiter than he was.
Is that a new spell?
I might be in the book, but it is in the thing now. So, concentration 10 minutes. Visual and somatic, that's all it is. Dim greenish light spreads out within a 30-foot radius sphere, centered on a point that you choose within range, and light spreads around the corner, and it lasts until the spell ends.
Sure.
When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts a turn there, so all of them, the creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or take 4d10 radiant. Suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
What the fuck? That is a broken spell.
And emit a dim green light in a 5-foot radius.
What's the DC?
So it
Hold on,
spreads.
there's more.
Wait a minute, hold on. So
This light-
I'm sorry. Can you pause real quick? You said when they first enter,
fuck spell
they
is
have
this?
to take
That sounds
damage.
like the most
And
broken
then at the
spell I've
start
ever
of their
heard.
turn,
Never
they
heard
No,
of this.
or if they're already in there.
No,
What
no,
is
no,
the
no.
spell called?
Sickening Radiance.
This is a real spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sickening Radiance. So there's
Dan's
more.
about to quit.
This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible. The light and all levels of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends. But here's the biggest thing. They always get a level of exhaustion.
Do you have to see them to
In
cast
6,
this?
if they fail 6 of this, they'd auto die.
But again, do you have to see them to cast this?
Alright, well, he can say that he walked out onto the ice here so he can see him.
That's not what, 10 feet of movement?
15.
10 feet of movement. So, and I pointed it, so it hits everything. So each of these are going to make con saves of
When they start their turns.
16. Correct? No, well, no, it's right now.
I thought it said when they move into the
When,
space.
when
they start their
alright,
turns.
So, alright, so you're right. Alright, when a creature moves into the spell's area for the
Or
first
starts
time
a turn.
on a turn, or starts its turn there.
So right now, nothing.
Right now, nothing. The creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10
Of 16.
16 con.
If they pass, do they take any damage?
It doesn't say.
So that means no. If they
No.
pass, they're fine.
Yeah, if they pass, they're fine. They say they take no damage and they take no. What's it called?
Damn.
That is the most broken
Wait.
spell I've ever heard.
It should start right now, right?
I think that's okay. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn,
Yeah, on
It's
a
your turn.
So-
yeah, it is my turn.
Yeah, but they're not moving.
or starts
Or
its
starts it
turn.
on their yeah.
So no.
When it starts their turn.
But now, what were you saying about?
What kind of damage is it?
Radio.
They're all okay.
Oh no.
They're all angels.
They're all
Oh no.
susceptible. Oh no! Double damage.
Essentially, it's kind of like this green toxic gas that fills the area, and as it touches them, they emit green light too. It's kind of like they're being.
So does that area spread more and more, or is it kind of?
Don't feel like
No, each person does 5 foot.
Get paid for this?
5 foot. It doesn't like accumulate.
Oh,
it's over kind of shit.
But it's a giant area. When I actually looked at the spell, it did seem like on my turn.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
When you start your turn.
So
Or they move into
you do that, and it's very apparent that you casted that spell. Is that green light is all over the place.
Yeah, it's more like a gas.
And one of the red guys going.
Hold on, don't. I'm gonna port him.
Make him fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what the port is. So hold on. The port is a 4.
Okay. So he's going to use one of his saves to automatically pass.
Oh no, is that true?
Remember, he's like Rochambeau.
That's okay with that though, because we had to use a save to do that.
Sure. I'll mark that.
So that whole area is affected essentially. And what's really nice is I
Oh,
don't
no.
have to keep casting the spell. It's just there. Now I can start getting fireball too.
Now I can do my actual.
He jumps into the water.
Big dead.
Crocodiles.
Athletics roll.
Banged up school. So beat up.
Dash.
Everybody's hurt.
He's going to attack this crocodile in front of him with his great axe. Try to get through it because it's blocking him.
I get to attack him.
Yeah, so do I.
Alright, we'll do that first.
Okay.
Nope. Worse. Good thing you didn't have.
You both missed.
I didn't roll. 16.
Miss.
Yep. If he one hits his croc, I'm running.
They're not giant crocodiles, they're regular crocodiles.
I'm running. What happened? What?
He timed the snap.
Second attack.
That's crazy.
So this guy with his great axe that he has in his hands goes.
Hey, so hold on. I'm reading up on the spell, so it says this is done when it shows up initiatory in a particular spell location for a turn, or commences its turn there.
Okay.
So this is done when it shows up initiatory.
What does that mean?
What is initiatory?
Wouldn't it be right now when it
Made that
shows up
word up.
initially?
All words are made up.
Yeah, right. I can see to that.
This crocodile's dead.
Did this one take an opportunity attack?
It did not. It's discretionary. It did not attack him.
Wait.
He dead.
Oh, he can't attack. Fuck.
Yeah.
He can't attack. God damn it.
Oh, then I guess my action thing when it happens.
It still happened. He would have got there. Now he's in front of two crocodiles.
Didn't you miss when you didn't you attack
Yeah,
him?
but I said it was if he attacked
Yeah, he's gonna
something.
something.
So if he's not attacking, then
That's right, you cheating bitch. You
Yeah,
dashed.
he can't attack. You're right.
So,
Dexter.
do you want my action to have gone off? Because it's up to you.
It doesn't really matter because you missed anyway.
Yeah, but if he didn't attack anything, and the next thing attacks something,
I
I,
still-
alright.
should be attacking.
It didn't go off then because he couldn't physically attack.
I still shot. It bounced off his armor.
Dexter's turn.
Dexter? Dexter will just 5 up me 10 feet.
How far away am I from?
You're over here. He's right here. So there's 1, 2,
That's water.
3,
Also.
4, 5, 6, 7. Crocodile.
crocodile.
Is the water difficult
10
terrain?
spaces, yeah.
Can you freeze all the water, or
I
just...
can only freeze 10 feet of it.
So can I go next to Vekni?
Is there frozen? Is there a place for him to stand there?
I can't.
What? Why?
You can't freeze water if something's in it.
Oh.
The only block of ice Sorin's standing on. So you'd have to get in the water and start wading your way that way.
I mean, you can go in the water. What's your swim speed?
What the fuck's a swim speed?
What's that thing?
Yeah, but nobody has a swim speed unless it's part of their class.
Oh.
Or race.
So then it's just difficult terrain.
I'll let you swim like it's this difficult terrain. But you gotta pass an athletics check if you're gonna do it.
Okay.
It's a low check.
So,
Well, that's also if the water's deep enough. It could just be difficult terrain if you have to walk through water.
Depends how deep it is.
Yeah. And you're
I guess
heavily-
neither of you know.
He's heavily armored, so that could be treacherous.
You could have disadvantage maybe with the armor.
so your character is 5 feet next space from the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any ground in front of where you are?
No.
So the ground is all the way where the red guy is, right?
Yep. And there's 2 crocodiles just like...
And I'm gonna assume if I go by the crocodile in the water, I'm gonna get disadvantage if I get in by a crocodile.
Maybe. Crocodiles.
Do you have anything
don't
that you can hit him from a distance? You got a crossbow or a javelin or something?
No, I got a light hammer as a secondary weapon.
Oh, you can throw that.
Can you? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, you can? Alright.
It says range 20/60. What does that mean?
So if it's within 20 feet, it's a regular attack. If it's within 20 and 60 feet, it's disadvantage. If it's past 60, you can't do it.
Yeah, you'll just look silly throwing it farther.
So he's 50 feet away from you.
So you could throw it at a disadvantage. Or you jump in the water and start swimming over there.
I'm gonna fucking jump in the water
Would
here.
you like that?
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, Brondor, you can make Rogdor.
I wouldn't be that upset if Keith had the other character die.
So every session's a new character.
He doesn't go upstairs to his bedpost.
Just so you know, Kevin and Joe have been playing your characters for like a year. And they haven't died.
Rookie.
It could be today.
Possible.
It might be
What do you guys
Sorin
suggest I do? Then I don't know what to do.
Attack. What do you mean?
How can I attack him?
Then
You
hold
attack
an
with
action.
disadvantage if
Hold
you
an
want.
action.
Just wait.
Hold an action. Then if this thing gets close to you, you'll attack.
Just start up
Yeah, I'm
front.
gonna do a ready action. Right?
Ready action.
Ready action. If he gets close enough to me and tries to attack me, I'm gonna swing away at him.
But try to have a friendly conversation with him.
Can I shake his hand with my axe?
Is that your turn?
Hello, good to see. There's like 50 of them.
But now, don't put the roll.
I gotta roll. Yeah, I gotta roll.
Constitution saving throws, Daniel.
Let's go.
Let's go, bitch.
Roll 10 times. You're rolling once for all of them.
Oh,
I think if he fails,
I'm gonna roll multiple times because I don't trust Joe not to portend this. So
That's meta.
Yeah.
So we got how many?
Die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not just 10. First 2. What's the DC? 15?
16.
16.
2 fails. Next. 2 fails. 5 and 6. 2 fails. Oh my god! 7, 8. 1 pass.
Woo!
But one fail.
Yes. 9, 10. 1 pass. So 2 passed, the rest all failed.
Alright,
So
so
what
they
happens?
all take
A million damage.
22 radiant damage.
The 8 that failed?
Yeah, the 8 that fail take 22 radiant damage. But moreover, they all suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Which means they have disadvantage on all of their attack rolls forever.
Amen.
So advantage is just normal attacks. Bitches.
Nothing else happens to them, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have them do swim
Yeah.
checks.
Not until they suffer a 2nd level of exhaustion.
What are you doing?
So they're all gonna try to
move
move.
Shielding.
Before I move them, I want to see if they're able to swim. First two,
What?
both pass. I mean, you guys do
So
it.
they
have
have
to do
they
it.
have disadvantage on all ability checks.
This spell is broken. I think
Yeah.
Lucky is less broken.
That's one
Exhaustion's
level,
literally on
First
your
guy
DM
passes. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
exhaustion's on your DM screen, Daniel. Read it.
screen. Yeah, Dan. Bitch.
So they're all have disadvantage. All the guys
How
have
you
failed.
doing
So
in the money
8 of the 10 guys have disadvantage.
Better.
8 of the 10 guys have disadvantage on all ability checks.
First guy passed. Second guy failed. Third guy.
Does he drown?
The water's only 3 feet deep. You can't drown.
It says you.
You could trip.
They're probably dead.
Fail.
Oh shit, son! Oh son, shit!
Third guy. Fail. Fuck.
Hey, how come the general? didn't
Fourth
have
guy. He did. No, he did roll. But he
passes.
I'm gonna lose to
Well, he
Brian
failed,
again.
but then he.
Well, he failed important. He failed.
Oh
the
my fucking god,
thing,
bro.
But then he did it. He didn't do another roll for that. He passed the legendary save thing for you.
Damn, Don, you're gonna fucking get beat by Joe.
1, 2,
What,
3,
really?
4,
No,
5,
dude.
6,
League that
7.
nobody really cares about.
Yeah, probably. Nobody cares about that.
Don and I played each other in both leagues this week.
The last two guys do straight rolls because they passed their
Why do they gotta be straight rolls, Dan?
Well, yeah, why can't it be queer rolls?
Yeah.
they passed their initial thing, so they
Wow. Okay. All right.
What do you want for Kelsey?
They all failed anyway. Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Offer me for Kelsey.
Dude,
Alright.
oh, you're 5 and 10. Yeah, I was. I thought you were bad.
Alright. So the two guys that only out of the 10 soldiers, 2 of them actually were able to swim. So the 2 able to swim, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, it's difficult terrain, so they actually know.
Oh, it is.
So they don't have enough movement left to attack the crocodile or do anything. So 5, and then there's going to be another 10, 15, 20, 25. This one can attack, so he's going to attack this crocodile. So let's do that. 2
If you have
attacks.
30 feet of movement. 15.
So the one soldier comes with his sword,
Listen, let me pick him up.
pop, pop,
What's that?
and he kills this
Yeah, he's coming
crocodile
back.
right here. Kills it. It's gone.
So there's no left.
No, there's still 2 more left.
So it's 4 total?
There's 3 total. This one's still alive, and this one's still alive. The rest of the soldiers, because of the roll.
penis touched my arm.
The rest of the soldiers, because just like in wrestling, the rest of the soldiers, because of their rolls,
Look at my mouth.
go into the water to try to pursue their attackers, and start sinking,
You want to know something even,
and are unable to swim.
want to know something
Did they die?
even crazier, Daniel? When they have to roll their Constitution saving throws next turn, it's all a disadvantage.
They might drown. These guys are all sinking in the water, unable to swim. All these guys are unable to swim. Just these 2 guys succeeded, and the boss guy.
They can only hold their breath for one.
I'm gonna kill him this turn.
You?
I am.
And we're back at the top of the order, which is
Do
Malikos.
you have control water?
No, but I'm gonna kill them all.
I was thinking about taking that with your rolled water, or shape water.
Oh, yeah. If I had a spell, I don't have spells.
Wait. Now I can do that. Someone attacked that crocodile, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me do that thing from the last turn.
Sure.
They're lined up perfectly
plus-
for Ignis.
Hit.
Okay. This is sneak attack because
Oh,
he's engaged
I'm gonna
with
roast
Vekni
him.
within 5 feet.
Okay.
So,
How much damage?
hold on, I'm doing it. The short bow damage is 6.
Okay.
And then the sneak attack is 3d6. 3. That's a 6. That's 3. And that's a 6. I like these dice.
What is the total damage you did?
15 plus 6, 21.
21 total damage.
Yeah. So.
Alright. Now Malikos, your turn.
Okay, I give him help by squeezing her titty. Does
Okay.
it help you?
Yes. That's how you spend your turn. Back to
And
his turn.
with my bonus action, I hide again. In the brushes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's see, so I will step in the water. So do I need to make... I've made the swimming roll before. Do I have to make it again?
Were you ready in the water, or were you sitting on ice?
I mean, I've done it multiple times.
when you start your turn, were you sitting on ice or were you in water?
I was on land.
So you have to make the check. Your DC is 10 athletics.
Good.
Okay, so you're good. So you can swim in water. It's like difficult terrain.
Alright, so I will... Let me see. So what is my movement? 45. So what's half of 45? 20?
Or round down, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I will step of the wind.
What does that do?
I use a
Be
key.
careful of the Sickening Radiance.
A key to dash.
What, Joe, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Why don't you outline? If you can hand this to Joe, please. Why don't you outline the perimeter of that
Yeah, I got you.
area effect, so we know.
Oh. Ooh. Oh my.
Would I see it?
Yeah, because it's like a green. Actually, let me
Everyone would see this green
Right,
light.
then I would not run into it if I saw it.
Yeah, that's fair.
poison?
I'll let you
Yeah.
change your movement.
Yeah, it's kind of like a poison gas. Think of it like, I don't know. So it actually goes out 10 feet more than this, and that.
10 feet more than the whole thing?
Yeah, because this is only 20 feet.
Hey, you just knocked down a tree, motherfucker.
So if I have defenses against poison, do I get affected by
Oh no, it's not poison.
not actual poison.
Yeah, it's not actual
Me
poison.
too.
So Daniel,
Yes.
for the sake of because it's a sphere, right? And then like when it comes to lines and everything else, so this line right here, this line right here,
Yeah.
that's where the spell ends.
Oh, so even the crocodiles, huh?
Yeah, this crocodile got it.
I didn't
Yeah,
even roll priority for the crocodiles.
That's because they're dead.
and then it ended right on these guys here, and I did that on purpose. So I had it move more forward than anything.
Let me roll a priority for the crocodiles, since apparently they're basically being forced to be involved with this.
What if they don't consent?
At this
Yeah,
point,
what if they don't consent then?
Alright, so I'm going to bonus action Step of the Wind,
yes.
which gives me the dash. I'll use half of that movement to draw Ignis,
Okay.
and I'll move right there.
Okay.
And I will attack this one with Ignis.
All the way back there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Explain it.
I see what you're doing.
Why that one?
Because Ignis is a magical weapon that when I throw it, anything in a line takes lightning damage.
So basically, he throws this javelin, right? You ever played Diablo 2?
20 years ago?
Do you remember the Javazon? Okay. So he's gonna throw a javelin. It's gonna hit the sky.
A Javazon?
Yeah, that's what the character. So you're gonna throw a javelin to hit the sky. When he throws it, there'll be a streak of lightning hitting all the guys in the line leading to him. That's why he's doing that.
Why didn't you kill that one?
What's that called? Where you... So,
Action economy.
Action economy. He's
Do I have to
winning
roll save?
by action economy. Yeah. But you have disadvantage at that save.
Well, your final target doesn't roll a save.
Correct.
So why don't you roll your attack first, and we'll see what happens.
Wow.
Cocked.
That landed up there. That was weird. 11 plus 8, 19.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh no.
Now roll like 65 dice.
And then he rolls a save at
That guy does?
No, this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna roll separate.
You have advantage.
I did have advantage, so I'm gonna roll again.
Why'd you have advantage?
Because he helped.
Oh.
I squeezed her titty, which I know is what
Does that change anything?
You have
It's
all
higher.
disadvantage. And it's a 13 dex disadvantage.
13 dex disadvantage.
Because of the exhaustion, because they're all
Alright.
exhausted.
This is
Not him. He doesn't have a disadvantage.
All right. So everyone else, does that affect the first guy you hit? No, right?
For him? No, he.
No, the guy you actually hit.
The
With
guy that actually hit.
doesn't affect him, right?
I can't remember if he has to roll. No, I don't think I hit him, so no, he doesn't roll.
Explain how you roll disadvantage again.
So how many?
You roll
How many
2 dice and you.
How many
pick up
guys do I have to
smalls.
roll for?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Let's
8.
say you're gonna roll disadvantage on.
Was it 15?
Saving throw.
13.
Right, so
13 dex fail.
Roll your save.
Pass.
So that first roll is a 20. The disadvantage says you have to roll
Pass.
this again.
Try to get the lowest number, right?
You get the low number.
Fail.
So now your actual roll is a 9. That's why it's really
Fail.
Advantage is the opposite. You roll 2 and take it higher.
Fail. How many?
You're failed up to here, but did you roll him with regular?
I roll 5 times. How many is it?
So it's 1. So it's fail, pass, pass, fail, fail. So you're here.
It's over here. So I need 2 more.
No. You did fail,
Fail.
pass, fail, fail.
That's what I said.
Fail.
Okay, well, he doesn't roll.
You
So-
rolled.
okay.
You just rolled for him, so only 2 of them passed, and it was
The
these
crocodile
two.
and this
Crocodile
random guy
and
behind the crocodile.
This
Okay.
this dude right there.
So how much damage to the 2 left failed?
14 lightning to the ones that failed.
Okay.
Ah, they didn't die.
Well, I did like 20 damage to one of them. The last one actually.
What about the one that passed?
The one that passed,
The non-crocodile.
they would take half.
7.
Okay.
And then the one that got hit,
Yes. What about him?
16 plus 5, 21.
Still alive.
Damn.
Ruh-roh.
Guy's tough. And
You
then
get to call it back.
But the crocodile.
he passed, so he takes 7.
7 damage.
I don't know, I'm just assuming his dex is the same because you just kept rolling. Now I'm in trouble because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in the
Yeah,
middle
but
of
they're
everywhere.
they're still in the middle of that bubble thing, so they're all going to
Let's see, so you use...
Sorin.
Hold on, I'm going to move... So I used half, so it's 20 feet, so I still have 1, 2. I'll move back.
Well, bonus action telekinesis. I'm going to push that guy 5 foot back.
Which one?
The red guy.
Is there any save or anything?
Yeah, it's a strength save 16.
Which you fail!
Fail.
Alright, so yeah, he gets pushed back 5 more feet.
Does the crocodile take a
No.
action?
You can't force someone
force
to.
So when we were in
opportunities.
Steve's campaign, we did that wrong.
And then I will Tasha's mind whip him.
Okay.
Daniel.
Sure.
Intelligence save 16.
Fail.
Alright. He's going to take 3d6 psychic, and on his
It's not as effective as you would have imagined it would be.
on his turn,
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no, never mind. It's more effective. It's more effective than you would have thought it would be.
Oh, okay, so it's double damage, right?
Double damage, yes.
Alright, but moreover, on his turn, he can only choose to move, take an action, or take a bonus action. He can't take all 3.
That's so annoying. Alright, fine.
So, I'm going to roll for damage.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yes, it is. So it's 12, so it's double damage, right? 24 damage. 24 psychic. And then again, on his turn, he can only move, take an action, or take a bonus action.
That's really annoying. Okay.
When they're in that spell, do they have to roll their save every turn, or is it once they fail, they're fucked?
No, it's forever.
So once they fail, they're
Once
fucked?
ti-
No,
once time-
no, they're going to
once-
roll that every turn.
Okay. Well, that's good for them.
So is it his turn, Daniel?
Yeah.
Con save. Yeah.
What is it?
Sickening Radiance.
Is he disadvantage? No, right?
No.
No, he didn't. He passed.
16?
16, I think. Or, yeah, 16 con.
Pass?
Silvery barbs it. Roll again.
Critical roll?
Well, okay.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, we believe you.
Con?
Yeah.
Okay. He has a +3.
I don't believe it.
I'll give Kevin's character advantage.
Bill.
So now he takes level of exhaustion and 4d10 radiant.
Bitch.
So the radiant damage is more effective than you would have expected it to be.
Fuck! Fucking demons?
50.
Oh my god!
What'd you roll, 4 10s?
He's still alive.
I rolled a 9,
Wait.
an 8, a 7, and a 1. 25.
Yeah.
total
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, that math doesn't work.
He doesn't look very hurt.
damage. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Which guy is
He
that?
does have a level
Guy
of
in red.
exhaustion now.
Don't forget, Rochambeau was also a lieutenant.
Correct. He has a level of exhaustion, Daniel.
The girl
You
that-
fought her.
You fought the mayor. You
Oh,
were shanking
yeah.
the mayor, and I was
That's
fighting the
What?
Rochambeau
Exhaustion
downstairs in the
Yeah.
basement.
All of his ability checks have disadvantage.
Good times.
For how long? Oh, he's exhausted.
Until he gets rid
Until
of the
he takes a long
exhaustion.
rest.
Did he move? What did he do?
He moved. No, he didn't go yet.
No, it's his turn.
Yeah,
now.
he didn't go
So
yet.
remember now.
I tried to go and Joe was like, fuck you.
Yeah, so remember now on his turn, he can only move or take an action.
Oh, he's gonna get disadvantage when he goes in the water.
Correct.
Yeah, there's a crocodile in front of him.
And
Crocodiles!
he can't attack or move. He can only do one or the other.
He can do 5.
You're dead.
You just fall over and
He
die.
can go
now.
10. Now he's gonna go in the water. He's gonna have to make a check.
Disadvantage.
It's a 10. It's a 10 athletics, so he a disadvantage 10 athletics should be alright.
That's what that once.
But he wasn't all.
Pass that.
Okay.
So now it's difficult terrain. So 5.
He already
This is
done
gonna be 10.
He's already gone 10.
20.
Yep, that's it.
What?
Yeah, you're right. That's it. He's done.
Is he still in the gas?
No.
20.
He's out of the gas.
Hey, if you telekinesis him again.
Oh, I can. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Spell spell.
Dexter's turn.
Or you can grapple him and just push him back into it.
Dexter will
If
stay
grapple
being
is athletics, and I'm not strong.
Bharrik.
How deep is the water?
You don't know?
17 feet.
I made it through.
How tall is your character?
5'2".
You swam. You rolled
He's-
athletics.
Am I
Swim.
swimming or am I standing right now?
You're swimming.
Oh.
You're not standing. You roll athletics, you passed.
So what are the odds of my character drowning?
7.
It takes a while to drown. We went over this
Yeah.
a couple
It's like
seconds ago.
it takes a minute or two to drown.
With your heavy armor, you have chainmail?
Yeah.
Heavy armor? So you're going to roll disadvantage.
I have no ammo.
Why?
Because
'Cause
heavy
you're covered
armor
in
is
metal.
harder to swim with.
You're covered in metal.
And that is a DMG thing. That's not even me.
That's not even me being a bastard.
That's not even me being a jerk. That's
Gotta do
actually
it,
that's an official rule.
Because the weight doesn't affect me.
What do you mean?
My weight, what I have on me, doesn't affect.
Do you have an ability saying that?
Yeah.
What ability?
So it's unencumbered weight.
Oh, no. That
No,
just means you
what?
don't have that much weight.
You know.
You can physically carry, let's say, 300 pounds.
Heavy armor makes it harder to swim.
So I'm going to move forward to the next spot that's open there.
Is that in the water?
No.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I fail my check, what happens? I stay there?
Then you start to sink.
Yeah, so next turn you're going to...
For you to drown, it would take. We went over this. It would take a long time.
Okay. So I'll swim out a little bit. I'll try.
So you're gonna go in the water. All right. So roll an athletics with disadvantage. Your DC is 10.
Can he try to jump out as far as he can?
23.
Yeah! He did it.
And
So you pass.
23, 24.
So you pass.
Yeah.
So now you're able to swim, but you're also at difficult terrain. So you're gonna move through the water with half your normal movement speed.
Which is 35 is my normal.
35.
Because you give me those pink little fluffy
You're
slippers.
right. So all right. So you
I
use
moved
5, so you have 30 left. So if you can move 5 more. Or I'm sorry, you can move 3 more spaces in the water.
Push me out 2 forward from where our character is.
Okay, so that'd be
Here?
20 of your movement, and you can still move 1 more space.
Yeah, that's good there.
You can move one more, or are you good there?
I'm next to you there?
Yeah. You can move here and actually hit the guy.
But
Wait, no, you can't. Yeah, you can move there and hit the guy.
But I can go there and do a ready action that if he tries to swing at you, then I can hit him first.
It's fair.
Right?
I'm sorry.
So if I'm standing there, I can do a ready action that if he tries to hit Vekni, I can swing at him.
You could.
Okay, so do that.
Okay. All right, the soldiers are gonna go.
Should do a fireball.
The 2 soldiers that are already on land over here, they're gonna try to shoot.
Roll. They're in the gas. Roll
They're on the
Constitution
base. Hey, last night I made chicken parm.
What is it? 15?
16.
And I made a marinara sauce from scratch. I fucking love cooking. You know what the best part is? I make a mess in the
Pass
kitchen.
fail.
Bree has to clean it.
Nice.
So once I'm done eating, I go sit on the chair in the living room and I hear her go, Kevin, why the fuck you make such a goddamn mess?
Rolling damage for
I hear
one.
that a lot.
So one of them takes
And I'm just sitting there
33
like,
radiant
and she's like,
and suffers a
"Where'd
level
you
of
get this shit
exhaustion.
here?"
Describe that one.
Alright, so this like toxic gas begins to go
It's
into its
almost like
ears and in its
full after
nose and
eating
its
delicious
mouth,
food.
and you start to see its skin decay as it falls over dead.
Haha, bitch.
Wouldn't his skin just get lighter from radiant?
The other one takes out his uses half his movement to take out his bow.
Did he do his
And he'll-
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, he'll fire at he'll fire at Vekni.
Hit me, bitch.
There's one soldier that's not been affected.
21 AC.
I'm not wasting resources on him.
Second attack. 18.
21 AC.
Okay.
She's just like,
The rest of them are going to try to swim. They all have disadvantage.
They all have disadvantage and they still have to do their Constitution saving throw.
1, 2,
Did he
3,
drop
4,
the cloud?
5, 6, 7.
or is it like always up?
Con. It's 16.
Yep.
Constitution 16.
Fail.
Pass fail.
Nice.
Did
They
you
have
roll that- Did you roll
disadvantage.
that at disadvantage?
No, wait, saving throws are not ability checks. So one fail. Okay, we'll go pass.
Alright, next one. Fail.
Wait, you said pass fail?
Pass fail.
Okay, so he
So
passes, he fails.
So we're on third,
Fail,
3,
fail.
4. So fail. Now we're on 5, 6.
Crocagator.
Fail. 7, 8. Fail, pass.
Okay, so
That's
all
it,
these-
right?
All these failed.
So only
you
two.
got one more.
Only 2 passed. So the ones that failed, what did they take? Joe.
They have a second level of exhaustion.
Yeah, Carrie, you looking at
Oh
it?
my god.
And it is only disadvantage.
Wait, he has
on
one more
ability
guy to roll
checks.
Yeah,
No, he's
so,
got
Level
ridiculous.
3
He's gotta
is
roll the
attack
crocodile on their
rolls
turn.
and saving throws.
yeah, so when do ability checks come into play?
Ability checks are like swimming.
Yeah, I know, but alright.
So ability checks are swimming, stealth.
Didn't expect this, huh?
No, this isn't how I expected this to go.
This one's only 14 radiant.
For the ones that failed.
Yeah, for the ones that failed, 14 radiant, and second level of exhaustion.
So their speed is halved now.
Ah!
Third level of exhaustion is disadvantage on saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay. That's
None of those guys died.
Damn, he's tough as fuck.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. They could all move, correct? They could all try to move, right?
But
speed
they're
is
also
half, yeah.
half.
Half speed.
Half speed.
All of them?
No,
Oh,
these
the
two
ones
are
that-
these two are not.
Okay.
Everyone in here is.
So let's do the ones that aren't half speed first, and they have to do the athletics, and they all have disadvantage, right? This is fucking ridiculous.
Is this spell banned now?
This is fucking ridiculous.
Is this
All right.
spell banned now too?
No.
Then
Yeah,
can we
you
get
know
a
what?
tiny fucking hut?
First guy.
Wait, you're gonna allow this spell? Can we get a fucking tiny hut?
Fail. Second guy.
What are they trying to do right now?
Swim.
Move.
Oh, swim. Oh,
Wait. Are you doing the guys that can move? They both failed. All right, so these two are drowning.
They will
Dan, I've
fail.
only casted like
They will fail.
one spell.
Now let's do the guys that just took all that damage and yeah. So there's 6 of them, right?
Level
Yeah.
4 exhaustion. Their hit point maximum.
Pass. No, disadvantage. Fail.
Okay, fail.
Fail.
She's dead.
Well, I mean, like level 5, the ones that are drowning right now, their speed is reduced to 0, so they're just gonna sink.
This is number 4.
They're just dead anyway. They don't need to do anything.
Bro, come on.
So the guy in red.
5.
The
6.
Are you even trying, Dan?
They all
Oh,
failed.
absolutely. Oh, because of the push. That's why. Oh.
Not one of them was able to
Fucking
move.
ain't right. Fucking ain't right.
That sucks.
What do you got?
Because the
Thunders,
next level
push him
of
back,
exhaustion
Adam.
is disadvantage
You can't
on
do it.
attack rolls and saving
If
throws.
he, yeah, if
And
he
then
steps forward, you
the
can't use
next
your
one
reaction
is their
on your
hit
turn.
point
You
maximum
can.
is halved.
Yeah.
And then for the ones that are like trying to swim, their
None of them
speed
can
is
move.
reduced to
I can do
0.
a divine smite on my.
On your reaction, yeah.
I mean, you just want to call it?
No!
Do you just want to have them forfeit, maybe surrender? Or
I mean, the red
You
guys.
didn't kill any of them yet.
I didn't. Joe did.
Red
No,
guys.
I don't think any of them were dead.
No, one of them died.
Oh, one of them died?
Yeah, I killed one.
Oh, yeah, one died.
One of them's dead.
I described it, remember?
This isn't right.
No, it's right. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep dying.
Which one died?
He was over there.
Yeah, he was the one that didn't fail the first check.
Yeah, make sure you.
How
push
the hell
that
did he
other
die
guy
so
back
quick?
Into the thing.
Was it that 50 damage?
Top of the order.
Oh, no.
Those gray skinned creatures that
This is
Oh, he had to get. He had to get more
This is what it's come
creatures.
to. This is what it's come to. Oh, they're coming from the back.
Oh, look at this! They just happened to.
5, 10,
Ooh,
15,
I need
20,
you guys to
25.
die. Just turn around and look at him.
Oh, is that me?
Who is this?
That's me.
Yeah.
5,
Aren't you
10,
hiding?
15, 20.
I was hiding.
30. Oh, how's that
He's
work?
hidden.
I'm hidden.
He's
So
hidden.
why would they see me?
How's that?
Well,
I was hidden
guess
in the
what's their
brush.
passive perception?
I actually have to be over here.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Is there-
You said I was hidden.
No, that's not how that works.
You said I was hidden, so
Yeah,
they
he's
wouldn't
hidden.
see me.
It's
Unless
his-
you said,
it's
unless
his
you're saying
stealth.
I was not hidden.
You're right. No, you're right.
Haha, eat shit.
D&D's just arguing, isn't it?
So they can't see Don because he's hidden, but
I love how people are like.
one of them is behind Sorin. Sorin, he's gonna try to attack you. Are you gonna do anything?
Turn and face him.
Yeah, I'll turn face.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'm not going to take that as a reaction.
You're just gonna do nothing.
It's a
He's gonna have advantage on you.
It'd be a reaction if he did that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's got stuff he does on it.
So we're gonna just do nothing.
I mean, a shield is better than turning.
He's gonna try to bite you. 14.
That is hits. That's 14 spacing.
Really?
What AC is really low.
I never did it. This whole time we would do that.
Why? I even made it a point to say I put mage armor on.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to waste a turn to do that.
You are taking 6.
What's that?
6 piercing.
6. Okay.
Then.
And you're now
not done.
chronically poisoned.
Then he's gonna attack you with his claws.
He's gonna suck your soul.
Oh, why don't you cast a shield?
19, which I'm assuming hits.
That does.
Okay.
19 is higher than 14.
That is math.
6 is gonna. The same creature is attacking you a third time with his claws.
Okay.
Getting all the attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 attacks.
It's 23, so I'm assuming it hits you. But again, it's not going to be a lot of damage. And that is 6 more slashing.
Okay.
That's it for them. And crocodiles go. They're going to do nothing, but doesn't your ability hit
Yeah,
2 of them?
they gotta roll.
Yeah.
Okay. What I have to roll? 16.
16 con.
With disadvantage?
Did they already get hit last time?
Yes.
And yes. Wait, no. These,
not
no.
disadvantage.
That's only ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh, okay. Well, they both failed anyway. How much damage?
26 reading.
Describe it. You kill both of them.
Yeah, so again, this toxic gas begins to peel apart your scales and begins to decompose and rot them almost instantly. As their skin peels back, it's nothing left of organs as it.
Malikos.
Yeah.
Jerker.
I cast Fireball.
You can't!
Your wizards are so OP. It's like ridiculous. I can't. These guys can't do anything.
Get fucked. Just kill Sorin.
That's what the other creatures are trying to do. Listen, they were waiting for an opportunity to attack.
Yeah. I said that they would be behind us, and Sorin was like, no, it's okay.
Oh, you have to roll concentration.
Oh.
Yeah, you got hit 3 times or twice.
But you skipped his turn, so it's your fault. You missed it.
No, you
Sorry,
didn't roll.
I'll roll. First roll is a 5 plus 8. I'm not going to chance it, so I'm going to use...
Wait, 5 plus 8?
No, 5 plus 3, sorry.
Oh.
8.
You have to be higher than a 6. Because that's how...
You just have to
concentration, you have to... It's either more than the damage, or if the damage is too high, it's 10. I don't know how it works, but whatever. 10's fine. I don't know. You have advantage. Don't you have a portent?
I know, I'm going to use a portent because I don't want to drop it. Yeah, I'm going to use a portent. Because I have a portent with 16.
I'm gonna do Ice Knife on that cluster of fuckers right there.
What does that do?
Explodes. So first,
Show me what happens.
I create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 of piercing damage.
Okay.
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Nice!
Alright. Who are you targeting?
Oh, where are they? Is this a
They're all
is this
over.
a creature?
Yes.
It's like right next to me.
Yes. But they don't see you because you're hidden in the brush. The brush is like right here, so it's reasonable. That's fair. Brush is right there.
I did not need to use my portent, so I'm going to take that back.
What portent? Which one?
I was afraid that I was going to fail my check, so I said...
Yeah, but you use your
You have to
portent
use your
before
portent
you roll.
before you roll.
Well, then it's all good. I passed anyway.
You passed before your portent. Alright, do you have any portent left?
It's a concentration check. It's a constitution save where the DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take.
But the 2 other times you got hit.
It's half the damage you take. So I roll a 6 total, that's 18 total damage. Half of that is 8, and I roll damage.
What about the other 2 times you got hit?
Dan, it's half the total damage.
Okay.
I took 18 total
Okay,
damage.
that's fine.
It's not every time you get hit.
No, it's every time you get hit.
It's the Constitution saving throw where the DC is equal to 10 or half the
You got
damage
hit 3
you take.
times.
Okay, so then it's 3. I still pass.
He automatically passes because his con is high.
Oh, I only took.
What's your con? What's your con?
My
Save.
Constitution is +3.
Oh, then you didn't even have to roll. You passed them all.
There you go. Just a 16.
Yeah. I don't know what to do actually, because this thing's next to me.
Yes. They're all around you, but they don't see you.
Okay. This thing's next to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
They're all over.
Kill one. They're cowardly.
They're all gray, and they appear to be very hostile.
So I'm hidden. My bonus action is going to be to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Whip it out and swirl around.
Yeah. I'm going to hold Ice Knife, because that thing moved.
They all moved.
That thing's already done. So once this thing
Gets closer to.
They all look the same. They're all gray. I just don't have those. I only have so many models.
All right.
Where is this one looking?
Yeah, the smaller.
It is looking at Sorin.
You're having the water.
It was right there?
Yes.
So he would be walking like past them?
It doesn't have the movement to do that, but yes, it looks like it's going that direction.
Okay. My bonus action is once this thing gets past me,
Okay.
I'm going to do Ice Knife to the most efficient target, which would.
Okay.
So it explodes and it hits every creature within 5 feet. So
Yeah.
more than likely it's going to be this one. I'm assuming everything's going to stay where it is. But yeah.
Can I hit you?
It can if it's within 5 feet of me, but if it's within, I'm going to hit the most efficient target. So if it's within 5 feet of me, I'm not going to hit that one. I'll choose a different one.
Vekni.
All right. Vekni will draw her sword. Half movement. Draw her sword.
Do you have to hit him to do that?
To do what? It would be a bad time.
Would that upset you?
Damn it! I wish I could get behind him. That fucking gas kill me.
Well, you can go in, hit, and then leave.
No, once you enter it,
It's true. Once you enter it.
and I see it affecting these guys, I'm not going to jump in. Actually, no, I won't draw my sword. I'll draw my whip because I'm 10 feet away, and I will do 2 attacks.
On the red guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a 22 and a 20. I mean, a 21 and a 20.
They both hit.
Okay, and I will. The first hit will stunning strike.
Sure.
That is a save for you, 15.
What kind?
What?
What kind of save?
Your HP, okay?
It is a con save of 16.
Mine's failed, but he's going to automatically pass.
Silly that he did that against that.
Okay.
Just like Rochambeau did.
And then my second attack, I will also stunning strike.
Close to death.
Okay.
What do you think you would have just auto passed them?
So you roll again.
You have to hit.
I did. I rolled it.
Maybe, but he didn't.
I rolled a 21 and a 20.
Oh, what's the DC again?
16 con.
Probably gonna be 4
Can you?
He just passed like normally with his roll.
Okay.
This is mine.
9 plus 12. 21 slashing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not as effective as you would have expected it to be.
It's magic.
It is magic.
Then it's as effective as you would expect it to be. Fuck.
Long stuff.
Alright, so bonus action.
He still looks fine.
Bonus action. I will flurry blows. I'll step up and kick him a couple times.
Kick him in the teeth. That's right.
One's a 12 and one is a 18.
12 misses. 18 misses.
Oh shit.
Are you okay?
Now with that mind sliver, is he able to take reactions?
No.
No?
Are you sure?
Correct. You can only action, move, or bonus action. That's it.
On your turn.
On your turn. Yeah, what about?
Reactions are
On
not
his
on your
turn.
turn.
So
Right now he doesn't need to make a reaction right now.
He hasn't gone.
The question is,
He has not gone.
no.
So, I have not gone since I casted it. So,
I was under the impression he could.
No, Mind Sliver. I'll read it. So that we're on.
It's fine.
Let's know how it works.
He used another one of his save stuff, so that's good.
So
Yeah, use two.
moreover, on its next turn, it must succeed. Okay. Okay, so it's just on its next turn.
How many saves does he have?
You don't know, but they fought an enemy before and they had these things called legendary saves.
Yeah.
A legendary save allows you to pass any kind of check that you want.
Really
automatically.
high level things like
It's a really
dragons
powerful
and
thing.
shit have 3.
And this girl, they fought someone in Rochambeau before that had 3, and they
She
still,
was
they
as
still
strong
killed her,
as
and they
an
killed her.
ancient dragon.
Yeah, she was tough.
They killed her. So
Ancient dragons have like 500.
So he could take reactions because
Alright.
it's only on his next turn.
He can.
It doesn't say
I thought
anything.
so.
Doesn't say anything about his
Alright, then
after
I will stay where I am.
all right, Sorin.
Bonus action. I'm gonna push him back 5 feet.
Go ahead, roll.
Strength save 16.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Pass.
Oh, okay.
Try again. Wait, portent that shit.
No,
Can't, he's out.
no, I have one portent, but it's
Oh, yeah.
a 16. So it
That's
wouldn't help me.
Well,
No.
You can try.
All right. I'll just fireball the guys behind me.
Okay.
I was gonna Tasha's mind whip that guy, but I have other people in front of me.
Who gets hit?
Every single one of them,
Every single one?
including Donald.
And Donna gets hit. Okay.
Oh.
What's the save?
Oh,
Dex. It's a dex save, right?
I believe it's.
But why you do that?
16,
Fail.
I believe.
If it's a 16, it's a fail.
I got a
15.
19.
Still a fail.
Okay, so Donald pass. You take half damage. Donald. Sorry, but you know.
No, I understand.
30.
Describe all of them being dead.
Fireball? Yeah, they'll let. So the fire just
Yes,
ignites them, and as it rips through, they again like their skin almost kind of melts.
Hit all of them?
Yeah, every single one. And the only thing that you see left are skeletons on the ground.
Haha.
And Don, did you roll your dex save?
I did, I passed. It was a 19.
Alright, so you take half.
And then I am going to also do Uncanny Dodge, so my reaction is gone anyway, because everything.
Uncanny dodge just happens. It's not a reaction.
Oh.
My wand of fireballs is now
No, it
at
says it's a
19
reaction.
charges.
One attacker that you can see says it's a reaction.
Oh.
And use your
That
reaction
sucks.
to have the attack.
That's ridiculous.
So 15 divided by
He gave it to him.
2.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah,
I
is
won
it 7 or is it 8? Because 15.
Next question?
So I'm doing Uncanny Dodge as well. It would half the damage. That's the. half the attack damage. So I pass. So it's halved.
Alright.
Do it.
So then
Give it
I
a shot.
do Uncanny
Hit 'em.
Dodge as my reaction, and that would half it as well.
Is that how it reads?
Yeah.
That's how it reads it. So yeah, then you take half and then half again.
So 15. Do you want me to do 7 or 8?
We'll round down, it's fine.
So,
So the red guy is no longer in that thing, and he's right in front of Vekni. So he's gonna attack Vekni.
Is my ready action still there?
yes. Wait, did you take it last turn or this turn?
I don't remember.
It was last turn.
So he's gonna
yes.
so the guy's gonna go like this.
You're not in range.
Actually, that doesn't even make sense.
It's not range.
God damn it!
What's your range? Is it 5 or 10 feet?
He's just gonna attack with that axe.
5.
Vekni, he's gonna attack you. He's gonna attack you with the axe.
Okay. Am I dead?
Does he have disadvantage on attacks?
Not yet.
The red guy?
Just ability checks.
Okay. Okay. So first attack.
It's gonna kill me.
That's gotta be hit. 25. Gotta be hit.
I'm dead as fuck. Bleed.
No. Silvery bars.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Attack again.
Roll.
It's still the first attack. It's the same, exactly the same.
Yeah, see, I would have rolled this. Yeah, so I would have passed it.
It's a 4 slashing.
That's it?
That's it. Second attack.
4 slashing.
It's another 23.
That's my armor class.
$5.
Does the tie go to you or me?
Me. 6 slashing.
Are you okay?
He rolls a high dice, but he does. That's what I'm rolling. That's it.
Wait, where's the funny business?
That's it. That's it.
Where's the portal that opens to the abyss?
Don't forget, this was supposed to be one of the first encounters we were ever supposed to even do.
That's true. But he also had like 7 of us here.
Yeah, but now we're level 8.
Dexter.
6, not 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Dexter.
Oh, I said hover button. That's it.
You should hover
Bharrik.
behind the red guy so we have advantage.
Huh?
Now go try attacking.
You should
Oh, yeah.
hover.
Swing
You should
away.
hover behind the red guy so we have flanking and get advantage.
Sorry. Swing away, Merle.
Alright.
I can't do that because then the fucking owl will take damage.
Who cares? It's not real.
It'll just die. It's like 10 HP. It's dead.
Yeah, but why would the owl? Why would it
Just
attack
let him
the
do
owl?
his thing because he's gonna fuck this guy
I'm
up.
gonna swim up to him and attack him.
With what?
His axe.
Axe.
Tis my
I know my slashing is only gonna take half damage on him.
Thunderous smite.
Roll your attack.
Yeah, you're thunderous smiting this guy, right?
Like 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, remember you gotta use thunderous smite. You gotta cast first, I think, as a bonus action.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite on him.
Okay. Aren't you casting it on yourself? You know how it works?
Hey, Money League. What do you want for AJ Brown?
Wow, what's the proper terminology for that?
Just read what it says.
So receiver. What's on your bench?
Yeah, okay, so I cast on myself,
What's on your bench?
and then
Money
if
League.
I hit you,
AJ Brown.
then
Now you attack.
yeah.
Okay. And you're attacking who?
The
You're
right.
attacking the guy in the red? Okay. Sure.
Thunderous smite is really important.
18, 25.
That is a hit.
Thunderous smite this motherfucker
And
now.
I roll 2d6.
Okay.
You get pushed 10 feet back.
If you fail to save,
Okay. Let's save.
let me hit you first. 9.
What do you got?
9 thunder damage.
Okay.
And you gotta do a
Indeed.
strength save.
Nothing.
13.
Quarterback.
Do we still have disadvantage or not?
I don't know.
got 50 points.
Oh, well, I'm still rebars it.
Wait, didn't you have
Fail.
Money League?
My man. So he just fails it.
And then you get pushed back 10 feet and you're knocked prone.
growing money.
I'm not prone? In the water?
So you're knocked 10 feet away and you're knocked prone.
Yes! He's prone in the water and he's back in your area of effect.
So now it's back. Now he's.
Oh, how's your spell read?
So now he's
I'm
back
gonna
into
have
the
to roll
area.
right now. What's
Yeah,
what's-
you
have
entered
entered
it.
it,
Does because
yeah.
he just entered the turn. He just entered it.
Does
Yeah,
it require movement? Do I have to move?
No,
He made me
it's the
move.
first time you enter in, not that you move in.
Correct.
So I have to whatever roll, Joe?
It is a DC 16 con.
Isaiah
Do I have
McKenzie
disadvantage?
for AJ
No.
Brown.
What?
Isaiah McKenzie.
Pass.
Silvery
Wide
bars.
receiver for Buffalo.
Reaction. That's why I didn't take the reaction before.
Crit one.
Crit fail.
Now he gets 2
Oh.
levels of exhaustion.
So what happens?
Alright, so he's gonna roll.
Sucks big old fat cock.
This sucks. This
Remember,
combat
this
sucks.
is double damage. This is double damage.
Yeah, we would have died.
Why is it double damage?
Because you said it.
Oh, it's psychic damage. It's double.
And this is
It's
radiant.
not. It's
This is
radiant. It's radiant. It's not
radiant.
psychic.
Go ahead.
This is radiant.
It's
so
not-
I
it's-
rolled a 25, so it's 50 radiant damage.
Oh, come on, man.
And he takes a second level of exhaustion.
His speed is halved now.
And when he has to stand up, he can't move then.
And his dick is 2 sizes too
Why?
small.
To stand
Oh,
up,
so he move.
it's half your movement. To
Yeah.
stand up, it's half your movement, and he's already at half movement, so he would not be able to stand. After he stands, he can't move.
That was Bharrik's turn.
That was half my turn.
My man.
Oh man! Oh no!
How much did I move before?
You moved 10
Like
feet.
10 after this.
So I still have
Plenty of movement.
Dan's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is
30
like
feet.
100 XP.
I have 35 feet, so 15. I have another 5
And
feet.
voice
to
spare.
move. What can I do in 5 feet?
You only have 5 feet of movement.
Well, I have 35 total, but I'm in swimming, all right?
Yeah, so you move. You use 10 feet to move 5 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I have 35 feet total.
All right, so you have another 20 feet of movement. So another 10 feet of movement you can move. So you're here. If you need to get in range to attack, you can go here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a range to attack him again from the front.
All right.
So I get advantage now because he's knocked down, right?
Correct.
If you're melee,
And then you know what you do when you do that?
He's done.
You fucking smite the fuck
Oh my
out of
God.
this bitch
Fuck
ass.
out of
You just
And radiant. And radiant damage. So
Oh.
it's doubled.
no, it's not.
Oh wait.
That's
So
psychic. That was doubled.
wait. When I hit
Radiant
him,
was also double.
Radiant is
Oh,
also doubled. Yeah, radiant is also doubled.
man, you going
This
for
guy
high?
is fucked.
Fuck.
He shouldn't have been a demon devil thing.
wait.
Thank
so,
God Joe has broken spells.
So when I
Thank
struck
God,
down, there was that audible giant thunder ring, 300 feet. Did that do anything?
Everything would hear it.
Everyone hears it.
Within 300 feet.
Are there any other creatures that are coming out that would get scared by that?
If the crocodiles were still alive, they'd probably run away, but they're all dead.
Just want to nothing else in the area.
He scared the flies that were in the trees.
Those gray creatures, maybe they would have got scared. I don't know, but they're all dead also.
I've never heard of this spell. I don't know when it
so
came out.
It's ridiculous.
I think
Whatever
it
this is,
came out
ridiculous.
It's in Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
I don't like it. What
So
level
we'll do
spell
a-
slot is?
4.
You know what? If you hadn't abandoned Liam's tiny hut, he probably wouldn't have found this spell.
Yeah, that spell slot would have been taken by a
Fuck that
hut.
spell.
Yeah, fuck that spell indeed. You can't rest in dungeons. Well,
Alright, Bharrik, what are you doing?
You can't rest anywhere.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack him. Try to attack him again.
You should
Right?
do it on zombie.
Okay.
Do it. Oh, did you get a dice tray and everything?
Did.
Damn.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Did $20 on
Dude's
Amazon.
into it.
This is the 20.
I just use a cigar box because I'm cheap.
And you're a pothead.
Well, that's not gonna work. 4 plus 7, 11.
I'm an alcoholic.
This is what?
Are you?
I'm trying to attack him again.
On the weekends.
To hit?
To hit.
11? That is a miss.
But I get.
You don't drink it.
Wait, is he
Do I get to roll again though?
the
don't
guy
I?
that's on the ground?
Not
And if
to
you only roll one, you have
excess,
advantage.
because I have
You
to
roll
get up at
2 dice.
5 a.m.
Your highest dice
Sometimes
is
I
the
drink it.
answer.
So that's gonna hit him with 26.
Depends on me. Come on.
1 second. That's a hit.
So I need a D8.
He's gonna smite the almighty smiter.
But I gotta hit him with my axe first,
Oh
right?
my god.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck you up.
So I hit my axe first.
So I'll tell you right now that your actual physical attack with your axe was less effective than you would have expected it to be.
Yeah, I figured that.
But now smite.
Well, I gotta hit him first. I didn't do the axe damage yet.
I'll give you advantage.
He already has it.
So I rolled a 6 plus a 6 of 12 damage.
Oh wait,
What kind of damage?
I didn't use silvery barbs because you failed.
That was a slashing damage.
Alright, so it was less effective than you
Yeah.
expected it to be.
And now I'm gonna do the divine smite damage,
Okay.
which is the second spell slot. So I'm gonna do 3d8.
Some chick.
So here's
Yeah,
2.
did you say Joe's sister?
No, I said some chick.
No, before that when you're talking to Donald.
13
No, I said
more
some
damage.
cheese.
So that 13 damage was
stupid.
more
Would you hear Joe's
effective
sister?
than you expected it to be.
That's what I heard.
And I
How
will
did you hear
say
Why did you hear that?
that
Are you that?
so this guy
What? No, he said
so this guy's this massive guy with this huge red hauberk on. And when you nail him with your axe, he appears to be like really easy.
I did my 2 actions. Fucked him up good. Now
That's
can I do a
what you
bonus action?
Did you smite?
What do you?
did.
You did.
As I described, he looks very
Paladins don't
interesting.
really have.
Looks
So
very
it's not
interesting.
really a
Go
bonus
to
action.
go to where it says actions on top,
Yeah.
right? And does it say you have a bonus action there?
There's not much you can do. Maybe if you have a dagger, but you'd have to
Yeah,
use half your
I
movement.
could do 2-weapon fighting or cast on a spell.
No.
No, you already casted a spell with your smite.
That was a bonus action.
He did a ton of
Oh,
radiant
yeah,
damage.
you're
to
done.
this guy.
Oh,
yeah,
so
you're done.
that's right. The
You're
divine.
Yep.
sorry.
Now,
you're
with
done.
your movement, can you just move out of the way?
I
Honestly,
have some movement left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll move out.
yeah, this dude's dead anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, who cares about him?
You know, Danny, this guy was really underwhelming.
I'm not even sure why I showed up today.
Oh! Kill Brogdor!
The mustache comes off.
I've been
trying to
literally
roll.
Your spell still active?
Yes.
Alright. Let's start. Let me start rolling
Wait,
with the
that guy's
soldiers.
still knocked prone, right?
Yep.
So remember, they have their speed is halved. They have disadvantage on ability checks.
Which is not what you're doing right now. You're doing a saving throw.
Okay. So this first guy failed. No, the guy that's on the land that's still he failed.
Okay, so now he has disadvantage on his attack rolls and saving throws.
I'm gonna do one roll for the rest of the guys.
That's fine.
Oh, you're just gonna get silver barbed.
That's
They're all dead.
Okay, they all have disadvantage on
damage?
attack rolls. And
Enough to kill
saving-
everyone failed.
Are they? Is the damage from the radiant damage to them more effective?
No,
Okay.
just the red guy.
26.
Haha.
A 9, a 9, a 6, and a 2.
What happened?
They're all dead. Well, no.
Describe
This one,
every single one of them being dead.
but these ones
fireball?
past individual ones. They should still
So I
have more
cast it in the very
HP.
first round of the game. So yeah, again,
None of them
this-
have more than 20. Not a single one of them has more than
this
26
green
HP.
toxic gas,
I
starts
hit
to
him with
just like
Ignis.
melt
Yeah,
their
that's it. Well, I
flesh.
hit one.
And you can see kind of like
Definitely
the
not
terror
that.
in their eyes as they're looking at their hands and like the
Ooh, that's
flesh
gonna
of
be
little is
hot.
peeling off. And as they're still alive, they can see the bones still.
Ew.
They almost cry in terror as they fall down dead.
Mm.
The red guy did too.
Attention.
She's so.
Wasn't even that the range of that?
Yeah,
right. It's not his turn.
Malikos.
She is.
I'm just like watching this all go down. Like,
Just beat off the corner.
I need to get some of these weapons that you guys have. Where the fuck did you find all this shit? He's lying on the ground, right?
The only magic item we've
Yeah,
seen
the only enemy left is lying on the ground. It's the red guy with a giant halberd.
who is prone.
No one else is
And
alive.
his speed is halved.
Look at that. So best.
I ain't doing nothing. Ooh, chromatic orb.
That guy with the heavy halberd, he looks really hurt.
The one that's on the ground?
He's not even on the ground. He's in the water, floating in the water.
So you'd have disadvantage if it was a
He
ranged
looks
attack.
really hurt.
I'm still. Wait, is he next to? He's
This is terrible.
Right? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack.
He's in
you.
melee range of bear. Oh no, he's not. He's not melee range of
moved out of the
anyone.
way.
He's not melee range of anyone.
Bonus action hide. I'm gonna hold my action to
That
use
thunder smite.
my short bow if
No, but that time.
any of my allies get within range of him again.
Say it one more time. I hear you.
Bonus action is to hide. I'm gonna hold my action that if any of my allies get within melee range of him, whether through their actions or his, I will use my bow to attack.
So you're doing nothing right now.
Yeah.
I will hit him twice with the whip.
Okay. You have advantage.
Advantage, which means I have 3 dice. Elven accuracy, baby.
Okay.
Actually, no, I roll 2 and then I roll the lowest. The lowest.
You're gonna hit.
Yeah, 20.
Hit.
Alright, and then the second. Ooh,
You should be better at rolling.
that's 22.
Hit.
Damn, 3 dice is nice! That was a 2, a 6, and then a 14. Alright. The first one will be a stunning strike. 6.
I don't think you need to do that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like he literally can only.
What after roll?
And all your
16
attacks
time.
are magical anyway, right?
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay.
But how much damage?
Hey, what'd you just roll for?
9.
His stunning strike.
Oh, yeah.
9? It's not as effective as you expected.
It's magic.
Magic.
Describe it.
Oh. Alright. So he looks up, and then as he's looking up, the hooks of the whip just grab him from the throat and rip it out, and just blood spurts and just starts filling the water up.
Rub it in my face.
So you guys are out of priority.
Neat.
Fantastic.
Let me get you some experience for.
I'm going to push Brogdor into this
I dropped the spell.
green smoke.
Hey, good job, guy.
I would like to.
Way
check-
to go.
Did any of them have bows, Dan?
Yes.
I'm gonna take their arrows.
Do an investigation.
Well,
You have to roll for eyesight.
Yeah, I know. So 9.
I'll investigate this dude in front of me.
15.
Well, I'll pull him
15?
on once he
You
drops the
found 8 arrows.
Uh-huh.
No, you found more than that. I'm sorry. You found 30 arrows.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll pull this guy up on the ground, and then I'll check his shit.
Did any of them seem to have like any better than normal bows?
Shh. Each one of you got 1525 XP.
That's it?
That's it?
1,500.
1,525 XP.
Okay. Joe and I've gotten more.
There's 4 of you.
15.
1,524.
1525.
Well, just 15.
Damn,
Just
getting
15.
level 9 is going to take a while.
Just write 15.
4 of you.
15,
You
25.
get plus XP.
So I'm going to look at this dude.
Yeah, if it was just
Check out his
Which
shit.
guy?
It was-
Dax,
it was
the red guy?
The red guy.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Halberton or whatever you said his name was.
Roll investigation.
I can help you if you'd like.
I would.
Okay, I'll help him.
That means I get advantage.
Oh, alright, fine.
12.
Okay. You found on him a great axe
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
and a spellbook.
Oh, neat.
He didn't use any spells?
He couldn't.
He was dead.
No, he was never in a position where he could have.
It's probably Paladin.
Paladins don't have spellbooks.
You know who does have spellbooks?
Wizards.
Wizards.
They had no armor on him.
Yes, he's a this this bright red hauberk.
I don't think it's.
Bright red, and it's a halberd.
It's a bright red hole.
Is it bright though?
So Kevin,
And
so this is how we do it, Keith. So Kevin rolled an investigation roll on him.
Yeah.
So as far as magic items and things like that, he only found the things that I said. I'm not going to allow other players to also roll investigations on the same person. So whoever basically rolls that investigation roll finds what they find.
Can I check the guys that had like
What is your investigation?
arrows
Plus
and stuff?
one.
Did any of them have like better
Plus
bows or anything?
The things that I told you were.
I only asked
You
for
look for
the-
arrows, that's what you found.
Okay, can
I will recover Ignis.
They're just normal short bows.
I'm gonna recover Ignis.
I'm gonna go to the lizard folk
Back to
that are in the cages.
This is
Okay.
the worst Leviathan axe ever.
Does the axe seem like anything other than a normal axe?
You have to investigate it.
I'll do that.
Sorin!
Oh wait, you can.
Oh, now you want my help?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to talk to the lizards first.
Well, since I attacked him, I was up close to him. Can I take his armor now?
There's a hauberk, so that is a DMG armor. I don't know the stats on the top of my head, but you could look it up. And
If it's heavy armor, then you
can.
How do you spell halberd?
Yeah, can you spell that?
Hauberk.
Let's start over. H.
A yo B.
Sorin.
Yes, sir.
So you went over to the lizard folk who are locked in a cage. I will say that one of them you recognize as Gendy, a lizardman that you met in Morgan's Tavern a long time ago. You see Gendy, who is wearing a brown cloak, and you met him, you spoke to him, both you and Vekni spoke to him in Morgan's Tavern. You also see a female lizard folk that you don't recognize.
Now they're locked in a cage?
Yes. In yellow, with yellow armor. She says,
What would I do for lunch?
"Murder! Monsieur, mon chéri."
Oh, she speaks French?
She speaks a language that you don't recognize.
Oh, okay.
But you speak Draconic, correct?
Can I speak Draconic? I
Do
wrote
you?
Elvish. I would like to speak Draconic right now.
It is
Yes.
it is a dialect of Draconic that she is speaking.
Okay, cool. I speak that now.
She says, "Top meow."
She said what?
Tant meow. Meow. Which you recognize as meaning it's just as well, even better.
What?
Just as well with all the murder.
Was that what we say to her?
No. I'm asking you. Is that what she said?
Bien entendu. Which means, of course.
I think Dan is actually speaking French, and it's Draconic.
Just like with the face.
Yeah, the face
Japanese.
spoke Japanese. So is Draconic French now?
Yes.
There are different dialects.
They're completely different languages.
There are different dialects of
You can
language.
say dialects.
Just like in China, you can speak Cantonese, you can speak Mandarin, or many other dialects that are Chinese, but really they're
Like
different
American, you
languages.
can speak English, broken English, Spanish,
Cockney.
Ebonics.
Ebonics,
Irish.
Can someone send me?
Man, get fucked.
She says, "Je t'aime" to you, since you seem to speak her language. She says, "Je t'aime," the woman, which means I love you.
I know that because I speak French.
Do you really?
I understood that, but yeah.
Oh, really? You speak French?
Get fucked.
Cool. I probably know what you're saying then.
Okay,
Go on.
That's what she said.
Just tell me. What happened to it? Is she hot?
She says,
Is she hot?
She says, je
How
ne
old is he?
rêve pas.
She's a 7 out of 10. All right.
7 out of 10? Okay. She looks fierce, like she can fight. She has yellow armor on. Yellow chainmail.
Why
She is in a cage.
Why have they captured you?
they armor.
Yeah.
In Draconic, she says that we were at war.
I'm speaking to Draconic, so yeah.
She says that we were at war with Forte and we lost the battle here.
Yeah, it didn't show up there for me.
Good.
Pas terrible.
It was terrible. So I said, well, it seems as we have avenged your fallen comrades. Are you two the only ones that's are left? All of this is in Draconic.
Well, she doesn't speak common.
Let's just do this. He said it was a Halbrand initially, right?
Ane Saint Jamai. Ane Saint Jamais.
When I say Jiao? I don't know what that means.
I don't know if that's right.
You never know. According to this.
Why would she say that in response?
I have a limited number of responses. This is with the face. I had like a list of Japanese phrases, and I was just
Alright.
Alright.
Like a bitch.
Let's see. Where's the rest of your clan?
In Draconic, she says that they're on Common Mountain up ahead. If you push north a little bit, you will find a fry after crossing Common Mountain.
Find a fry?
A fry.
Fry is the name of the city.
A fry. Okay.
The Lizard Man Village. Sorin is our chieftain, and he leads us. Sorin should rule this kingdom. He's a great man.
A bitch.
So you guys know the other one, right?
Apparently.
I'm trying to help him out with his armor. What was it called?
A Holberg.
No, but then it was like Brig?
Brigandine.
Brigandine. And is Brigandine armor just heavy armor?
It's heavy armor, yes.
I'm gonna pick they're in cages, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick the
They're in
lock.
a cage. Both of them are in one cage.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
And then go to...
Roll a sleight of hand. Your DC is 12.
He has thieves
I have
tools, so he
thieves
gets
tools, which is, I guess,
And then
sleight of
go
hand.
to it.
So I have,
If you're proficient in thieves' tools, you get to add your proficiency bonus to that roll.
That's correct.
So then you would roll sleight of hand plus proficiency.
See, no, this is the big thing though, is how he described it. It has the Forte sigil
So
on
I
it.
get that fucking sigil off.
21.
You're gonna want to get that off, and now you're gonna have that.
So
right
you're able to lock the cage.
against the
Joe, were we going to a fry?
the mountain range, yeah. Because that's where Epona is that we know of.
No, she's not. No, a fry is the city of Frank.
That's where he came from, right?
No.
The lizard man that you haven't spoke to, the one that's smaller and in brown robes, he says to Malikos, and he says to Vekni, he says, in common, he says, did you do it?
Kill Frank Mendrick?
What's a dagger? The black bird, remember?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
You framed Blackwing.
Yeah. Fuck's that guy. He was a thief.
Did you?
Yeah, we did it in the when we were in the caves.
Yeah,
you do it?
I was there for that.
You did good service for us.
We were actually headed towards. I say this in Draconic. We were headed towards the place you are. Perhaps we could travel together.
Yes, that's perfect. Let's go. Thank you for saving us from these foolish humans. These soft skins.
Yes, humans are disgusting.
They saw.
Aren't you a human?
We understand.
Disgusting.
You have disadvantage.
Yeah, if only I was.
No, with stealth, yeah.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
You
strength.
travel with
AC
another
18,
human.
strength 50. What was strength 15?
Fucking gross.
Oh, the minimum requirement is to be able to hold it.
But
Your
come,
strength needs to be at
we
least.
will see Snorri and he will reward you. Snorri?
Yeah, it's heavy, so
Snorri.
it's strong enough
Snorri.
to carry it. See, that's the thing you have to remember.
Ah,
It's
what's
heavy
his?
armor,
I'm
so-
sorry.
Revenue
That's why when you
Amon
swim, you have a little
Mortos.
disadvantage.
Yep.
What's the? I go to the
Like having that
female
22
one.
AC is
I'm
balls.
sorry, I did not catch on.
Yeah. But it comes with its
She
own.
says in Draconic, my name is Urza.
Urza.
And this is my
Like
friend
the
Gendy.
mines?
Did you guys let them out?
They already
I
did.
did, yeah.
And this is my friend Gendy, who apparently is already acquainted with your two friends.
That's
and,
Kenti.
and one of us for our services for the frame.
Pardon?
And
He said he's going to reward us already,
He said that Snorri and the chieftain will reward you.
and we're going to the place where he is.
Thorin is where?
In-
A fry.
So I'll say, I'll introduce us all to them. Well, to her, because he knows the other ones.
So why don't you take us to a fry and we can see your chiefs?
That is what you just said.
Okay, sorry. I was helping out.
No worries. That man had quite a big halberd. Halberd?
Let's go. And he says that in common.
Okay.
So,
It appears that this one Gendy that you spoke to previously
Before we
speaks
leave.
common, and that the female Urza does not.
The other one, the guy?
Yes.
The one that was in the red halberd.
Gendy.
No. The lieutenant.
Oh, yes.
He was a human?
Yes.
But radiant damage was doing more damage, and we saw that he was kind of like wincing in pain.
You could tell that it was especially.
Can I see if there's something like different about him, like a skin mark or anything?
Unfortunately, he was already investigated, and the role was the role.
But he's
for that.
investigating for something different. I was looking for items.
I'm looking for like.
He's looking for something
distinguishing
specific.
marks about him that.
Why don't you roll religion?
Okay.
And your DC is 16.
Ooh, that's hard. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I'm gonna help him.
21.
Okay. So you could see that on that hauberk that he had on him, there were glyphs that were in nature. There were glyphs on the armor
Just on the side,
that were
push up
abyssal, and you could determine that those glyphs granted him certain powers.
Uh-oh.
And that is why he took the extra damage from the radiant and the psychic.
Don't put it on.
So he's already has it on.
Okay.
Ooh, I won't identify that shit.
You wasn't identified.
I didn't hear what you said.
He's
We're
wearing it.
fucked.
You're in trouble.
No,
You're wearing
You're
cursed.
cursed now.
Start taking it off.
Yep.
So no,
so I
this
look
is
at-
actually kind of good. Yeah, you tell him that. That's what he said.
So this man, he was imbued with certain powers that I assume that the armor gave to him, but I've only seen it a few times. But that looks like abyssal writing on the armor. That is, I would say, demonic.
Can you read abyssal?
No, he said I gathered that it was abyssal.
And I'll,
So
From his religion roll.
alright, I'll ritual cast comprehend language.
The glyphs are not words.
these are from the abyss, and that is demonic in nature. That is very bad. Very, very bad.
So I shouldn't be having this.
You should probably not.
Well,
I don't know.
You probably
How did
can't
put
take it
on so
off now.
fast?
Well, I'll cast identify.
Well, I was-
Hold on. I'll cast identify on it.
I was on the water.
I
trying to
am
brush
going
off the
to take my water skin filled with bourbon.
I feel like.
I'm gonna start drinking some.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
How long does it take to put on heavy armor? Because it takes a long time to
10
put
minutes.
on and take off heavy
To
armor.
don
I don't think you
armor,
would've
a
done- I don't
dawn
think that would
plate,
happen.
it takes
Between the
5 to
conversations
10
that you
minutes.
guys were already doing that we missed out on, and he already equipped it.
No, there would be no way. That wasn't 20 minutes.
It's not 20
Because you
minutes
would have
to
had to
dawn, it's like
take-
5 or 10.
You would have had to take off the armor and then put it on.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
So he'd be in
So
the middle of
he would
getting
not
naked.
he would not have this armor on. He'd probably be naked right now.
No. So,
Ooh, guess what?
this was already established that he took the armor off and he put it on. So he's wearing it. He never attuned to it,
Okay.
but he's wearing it.
All right. You should probably take that off.
Or not.
Before you do that, are you gonna wait 10 minutes for him to identify it? No.
I would assume.
It's up to you. You have the time to do that. You can take it off, or you can wait for Sorin to identify.
Vekni is going to hand the water skin filled with bourbon over to Malikos.
I don't.
So if I could take it off, then you can still identify it, right?
Just leave the shit on. It's 10 minutes.
If it fucking kills me.
What if,
What
he
did
can,
I do?
what
What
if
did I
he
do?
can never,
Count the-
what if he can never take it off and he suffers a level of exhaustion?
Krogdor, Rogdor, Yogdor, Zogdor.
Frogdor.
So 26 lentils.
Yeah.
Frogdor.
He's a grung.
Frogdor, and he's a lizard folk.
No, he's a
Dogdor.
grung.
He's an amphibian folk.
He's a grung. A grung is a frog people.
He's a grung folk.
So what's my current status as I stand right now?
I have not said anything.
Except when I said it
You
would
don't
be-
know that it's good or bad.
Your AC changes as per the armor, and nothing else is happening.
So I'm sitting there wearing it, so I'm asking.
Sure. You don't know if it's magical. You don't know if it's cursed. You don't know if it
And
gives
you're
you
on
any.
fire.
You don't know anything. Currently, your AC changes based on the armor class, and that's it.
So if you attune to it, you might get other stuff. If you don't attune to it, then it's still just
Who's
regular.
to say that he needs to attune to it?
Well, we're gonna find out. If you just give me 10 goddamn minutes.
10 minutes and let me know. I'm gonna sit here crying in the corner. It's a case.
I will cast identify.
Okay. After the 10 minutes passes, you learn
Fucking
that
his arm falls
the
off.
Hallberg is cursed. Trying to remove it without removing the curse would deal damage to Bharrik. On top of that, attuning to
as soon as he said
attuning to the armor would give you a +1 to strength.
Damn.
And a -1 to intelligence. That's it.
It doesn't affect you.
Nothing else.
So it gives me more strength if I keep it on.
And 1 -1 intelligence.
But hold on, so
if you try to remove it now that you're wearing it, you will get harmed.
but if I keep it on, nothing happens.
Correct.
My intelligence goes down, which
What happens when he sleeps in heavy armor?
Well, what's your intelligence? Let me see.
That's true.
You
When
can sleep in
you
heavy
cannot. You will get an exhaustion if you sleep in heavy armor. That is true.
So, if you roll an intelligence to 9 now, you'll have a -1 penalty. See how it's 0?
Yes.
You'll
Hold
go
on.
to -1.
Okay.
That's not awful.
If you wear this armor 6 days in a row, you will die.
Why?
Because you can't
You
sleep.
have to take armor off when you go to sleep.
Heavy armor you have to take off.
But
Alright,
again,
no, fuck this. Leave it. Just leave it. Just
on.
leave it.
How come I didn't know about that beforehand?
No, I cast a spell magic.
Okay.
What?
With the spell magic, the curse is removed, and so is the magical effects. So it's just a Hallberg.
Now you just have normal play with it.
That's
You
correct.
still have to take it off if you go to bed.
But now you don't have to worry about that.
Wait a minute,
Now you
so
don't have
it
to
was
worry
a +1 to strength and a -1 to intelligence?
Yes.
And that was it?
And if he tries to take it off, he'll get harmed.
Oh, yeah.
He's not saying he'll take damage, he's saying he'll get harmed.
So I cast a spell magic.
So the magical effects are removed, and it's just a Hallberg.
There you go. Now you just
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Neato.
Scratch that shit off though.
I've
Are
been
the
in blood
glyphs still
heavens.
there?
Take my axe and
Yeah.
scraping. So how long was the cape on the... Whatever the fuck this thing's called?
10 minutes.
No, how long was the cape itself? Do I need to cut this shit?
Oh, it's a flowing cape.
I think it'd be badass if you let it drag.
He's a tall man.
Yeah, but then
you're
if
a
you
dwarf.
back up and you step on it, you fall over.
Yeah.
And Dan will make you fall over.
So I'm gonna cut
Because
it.
you're able to change into that armor in 5 minutes.
So I scrape the sigil off and I cut the cape so I don't trip on it.
Roll a sleight of hand to see how straight you come. He's all like fucked up.
Chop finger off while I'm at it. Alright, so now what?
Well, we are going to the mountains. Down by the bay. is what the mountains called. I've been watching a
We
lot
might
of
even
Chinese
go back to
shows.
your home because we're going to.
Down by the bay. Where the watermelons grow.
We follow the lizard road.
Sleeping.
So they lead you back out this way and north, and you leave the tree line, and you enter into this area that's very warm, and you can see straight in front of you to the north, there are these hills and mountains and paths, and it seems like a very elevated type area that seems to lead upwards into this like large, basically you'd have to scale a mountain to follow a path, and that's the way that Urza and Genji are walking. However, before you even enter the path, you hear something coming from your west. And Bharrik, you recognize that Stoneview, where you hail from, is to the west.
Like a bitch.
You hear, and you feel this like rumbling. You actually feel it. Far in the distance to the west, you hear this audible boom! This flash of light blinds you, all of you, for a moment. And it goes away.
And then it comes
And
back.
the rumbling continues. And slowly it stops.
What do I see now?
If you look to the west, Stoneview is too far. You don't see anything.
Do you see a mushroom
Is
in the
this-
distance?
Is this area, well, would he know that this
You see
area
a
is
mushroom
volcanic?
Who's asking that? Sorin's asking that?
Yes.
Roll perception.
Perception or investigation?
Perception. Your DC is 12.
Okay. 9.
You'll see.
I use my inspiration.
Can I look at it?
Only one person gets to do it.
Okay, let me do it then instead.
Would Brogdor know if this area is volcanic?
He would know.
fail again.
Is it?
It is not. That explosion was extremely queer. And out of
It was like.
and out of place. And Rogdor, you hailing from that region would be very concerned.
You just have to
You would
be
be
Rogdor.
you'd be very, very concerned.
So while I see this look of concern on you, and I look off and see practically nothing, I say,
Vekni will pull out her water skin of bourbon and take another hit from it and offer it to Brogdor.
So as I take a swig, I'm looking.
I fucking love Rogdor. These terrible things happen to this poor man.
But he's still alive.
He should get the unlucky feat.
This is why you don't give Dan backstory. Because he will kill it.
Like
He just murdered your whole mountain range nation of
He's
people.
like, oh, it's too bad. No more Krogdor now.
Can't come from this region.
Yeah,
Rogdor.
26 sessions later, Zogdor just died.
Yeah, Krogdor, Bogdor, Tractor,
Dogdor,
all dead.
Diogdor, Gogdor.
So
Yes.
we're over here, right?
Oogdor.
So we have to head towards Common Mountain.
Eegdor.
Tim!
Oh,
What's up?
we're under arrest.
Whoever came in last left your door open.
Kevin, Donald, Joseph, Heath.
Alright, so long, guys.
How's it going,
This
Kevin?
door sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, you're playing. You're live right now?
Yeah. Don't do that then.
Let's go.
No, you fuck.
Was it Ironbridge or Stormview? Which one did I come up first? Ironbridge, right?
You were from Stoneview, and Ironbridge is where you originated from.
Know your own
Yes,
story,
Ironbridge is over
idiot.
here. So we don't go too far west.
So would you want to investigate what happened?
I think we should do something over there.
Okay.
We're gonna be passing the area.
Okay.
Just stop by.
Sounds like.
So if we gotta go through Common Mountain, we're basically passing what he was potentially blew up.
We're going to a fry
What's
first.
No.
So where's Fry?
I can't see the map.
We're walking on to find.
I don't see him out
Where's a fry?
I'll
So
say
if you look at the map, you'll see that a fry is in the north and definitely Bharrik would be familiar with that. You'd have to ascend Common Mountain to find a fry.
Oh, Jesus.
But Stoneview, where you heard that explosion from, where you're from, is to the west.
But I told you that there's nothing to worry yourself about from what I saw.
I'll ask the Dragonborn thingies like, is that a common?
They're lizards.
Yeah, well I say it in Draconic. Is that a common things that happens? Yeah.
Let's say a monavis.
Not really. Not really, as in like it happens once in a while, or not really, as in like that's never happened before.
So the female lizard folk, she shrugs her shoulders, and she's like, "I'm monavis. Never really heard this before, but this is what's happening now."
Oh, so it's probably like from two of these other factions like fighting each other.
She says straight up, "Ravenos emos amotus."
I'm gonna give you like a French lesson.
Let's get back to the subject at hand. We're going to Common Mountain. I don't care about what's going on with Stoneview. Is what she says.
Oh, she says it.
I say it to you guys. She doesn't give a shit what's happening over there. Let's just keep going. Oh, damn it. She does not give a shit about that. Her happiness is this way, and that is not happiness at all.
Happiness?
Happiness.
Happiness this way.
Happiness is this way for them, and there is no happiness in that way.
We must go
So
towards
yeah,
happiness.
I get confused. Stoneview is what you blew up, right?
No. You don't know that. It's in that direction. You don't know that.
Stoneview or Ironbridge?
Both are in the same direction.
Well, no.
You don't know.
So all you know.
Ironbridge is here.
They're both west. They're both west. You don't know.
What you
They're
know
both
is
How
that
do you know? You don't know where my hometown is, bitch.
I do know. It's to the west. It's to the west of where you are right
It's
now.
the bottom of Common Mountain.
Stoneview is to the west of Common Mountain.
Give him
Yeah,
any backstory.
Ironbridge is
To the west of Common Mountain.
So you know that you heard a loud almost explosion. You saw a big bright light. We all did. However, when
Am
my
I able
character
to
investigated
ascertain
it
that was an
after,
explosion?
it seems to be nothing to concern yourself about.
Bharrik, is that explosion? It's very possible that an entire city was destroyed by that. Is that where you're from?
That is.
Do you have any family or friends still there?
The family that protect us there.
I don't know if they still are.
Hold on. Hold on. You're supposed to protect the families, and why are you out here again?
Well, he's probably trying to get help for the city, which may not be there anymore.
Listen, I've gone through genocide before. It sucks, but you'll get over it.
I don't know that he will get over it like this quickly. It may take like. What are you? You're a human.
I'm a dwarf.
You've gone through a genocide before?
Yeah.
Dawghouse has caused them.
That's true.
Did he cause your genocide?
No, it's his fucking drow.
Oh, drow is the worst.
Yeah.
Do the lizard people know anything about what happened?
Yeah, they said
I
there
don't
was an
care.
explosion probably, but they don't care.
That's
Is
new,
there
a new
happiness?
shack though.
Is there happiness
Shack
that
food.
way? Is there no happiness?
They made a new one.
That way. So if they want to go
Okay.
towards that, is there
Yes.
happiness?
So based on, I'm getting out lower to where we're going, huh?
Would you like to go and see your city?
I would like to see what happened.
I mean, we'll
would
probably
like
be able to get
with
to.
the lizard folk.
We could probably get to the top of this mountain and see what happens. Is that it was bad? Everybody wins.
Prince is headed to Pride Cutter Keep, correct?
You heard that he was taken prisoner by the
Yeah,
Missing
yeah.
Bastards,
Where is he going?
and that they are going towards Cutthroat Stocks,
Cutthroat Stocks,
which would be through Pridecutter Keep. Yes, that's correct.
So we're going nowhere near that.
You're nowhere near in the direction of where that is.
Not thieves' money. My
Correct, Thief. So Vekni has no interest in going towards Stoneview.
There's a real shocker, Vekni.
Well, Sorin also didn't see anything of notable interest either. So
You definitely felt
You
that
didn't see
shockwave.
anything, but you know it was an explosion.
So okay, let's
the
head
only
down
person I've been
and
with this entire campaign.
Makes sense.
Sure.
then maybe if we can head towards the mountain, we can kind of peer over, like you said.
That is my thoughts. That way we stick together, and then we make a decision from there whether it is worth going to visit a former city.
We'll be able to see once we get closer.
I think that you could surmise that if you got closer, you'd be able to see what happened.
As a gameplay type thing, if we get closer, are we able to roll in our perception to see?
Now let me ask
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Let me ask you. Are we still under the arboreal cover?
No.
Okay. So then I will pull out Qual's feather token,
Yep.
and I will toss the token 5 feet in the air.
Sure.
The token disappears, and an enormous multicolored bird takes its place.
Mm-hmm.
The bird has the statistics of a rock.
Probably.
It's a
Pride bird.
rainbow bird, but it obeys your simple commands and can attack. It can hold up to 500 pounds while flying its max speed, 60 miles an hour, or 1,000 pounds at 8 miles an hour. And it needs to take a rest every 3 hours. So, how much do your lizard people weigh?
So the female would be heavier than the male. The male is pretty small. I would say the female would probably weigh around.
So they're black.
What are you trying to say?
The female probably weighs around 180 pounds, and the male probably weighs around 120 pounds.
What are you trying to do?
What will the ring show done?
Fly on the bird. It's faster than walking.
All of us, right?
Well, if they are total 300 pounds, then we can easily get on the bird.
There you go.
For 500 pounds, the four of
1,000
you.
pounds.
1,000.
Oh, okay.
Neat. Once we get higher in there, can we look toward where the explosion thing was?
Yeah, we get our slay queen pride bird and
You can, yeah. That's why he has. That's why he has that item.
So
can
once
fly
we
it.
get in our Slay Queen Pride Bird,
Yeah.
when we get higher in the air, can we see like the explosion and the damage it caused?
No, it happened already. It's over.
Well,
No.
The after
result.
What, do we see a crater?
So I would say in the from the distance that you are from their origin, that explosion, no,
Well,
you're far too far.
No, as we get closer, you're saying.
Right. You could fly a little bit. As you get closer, you see this village in the direction of where that explosion came from, and that village, Bharrik will recognize as Stoneview, and there does not appear.
Wait a minute. We're heading north towards a fry.
Oh, they're heading towards west.
No, I was heading towards a fry.
Oh. Okay. Let me pull out my.
Nothing happened to Stoneview.
I have something else. Oh, shriek.
We're flying north towards
a fry.
Fuckville.
All right.
And as we get, since we're higher up and closer north, can we look to the west and see what happened down there?
No. Not traveling north. You would not be able to see what happened.
Can I use my allies?
It's way too far.
Can I put my hands like this and really peer out?
I can't do that anymore.
It's way too far. You would definitely have to get closer to
Glasses.
If you're heading north, you see that there is a mountain with multiple paths, and there are animals, birds flying about the paths and whatnot. And as you soar with your rock over this area, you get close to what looks like a small village with all these tents and these buildings up against these walls at the summit of Common Mountain itself.
How long would it take us to get there?
Flying on the rock, it would not take you very long at all. It would take you just a few minutes. I would say maybe 15 minutes at the most.
Oh, really? So we weren't that far away?
Flying on the rock, yeah.
We only move 8 miles an hour.
Still fast.
So like the speed of walking straight.
Walking is like 3 miles an hour, I guess.
That's a little slower than I was thinking. So it would take you about an hour.
Alright, well I'm going to spend an hour reading.
How many hours would it take us to get there?
It would take you 1 hour, about.
About how much?
At 8 miles an hour.
Wait, how much?
An hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour.
If you're just going straight to, up the mountain. That's about the distance it's
Can
going
it be a detour? What? I guess we'll try to head the way back home, guys.
You can make a case and argue with them.
Role play it
to go
bitch.
west.
Don't ask us. Convince us.
But we're talking about of completely different directions, so I mean you've
Guys, if it's only an hour out of our way.
You already started wrong. Next. Straight.
No, make your case.
I'm gonna start pushing you fuckers off this goddamn rock.
I don't consent.
I don't consent.
Hey guys, what's that over there? And I'll start fucking just like nudging forward.
Keith, all you have to do is kill the bird. Then we all die.
That's true.
This vacation real quick.
You're a lot of shit, right?
I'll be okay. I have slow
I have another rule with war games.
I don't know if I have that.
Oh, really?
I might not.
How high up in the air?
Can I use persuasion?
Yeah, he's not killing it.
Can I use persuasion?
Against them? Only they can set.
Hit points.
What the? How do you have that?
It can't attack.
So if you want to try to do ability checks against other players,
Role play it.
Feel like your hometown
Alright,
is
so
just
we're all
destroyed.
sitting on the back of this giant bird.
Is this bird so?
Vekni is sitting there reading a book.
yes.
He's sitting there stroking her hair while she's ignoring him.
No, she's not.
She is
She was
definitely-
enjoying it.
You're worried that your home city just got blown up. What?
And the
are
only
you just
thing you
gonna
have
like
to
not
say
say
to us
anything?
is,
Hey guys, an hour detour.
It's an hour detour.
Alright.
I gotta check up on Krog Door, Dog Door, and Frog Door.
You're just gonna be like whatever. Like
Alright, here we go. With what just happened, what we saw, we need to fly west, get to my hometown, make sure the family that I protect is okay.
You got family with that?
I protect a family for generations.
What family?
What family?
The Trogdor family.
Dragon.
You're doing such a great job.
What if you knew that they were in a certain place and you heard an explosion in that direction? Would you not go and see them?
I mean, I
If it was your family, you'd want to fly there. You make sure they're okay.
I guess.
So this is a conversation we're having on the rock as you're flying north towards Common Mountain, correct?
It's Rainbow Bird to you.
We.
Alright, and she'll command it to turn.
West?
Yeah.
Okay.
You made a shitty argument, but
That was really weak, but
Vekni will drink some more bourbon as we're flying.
You stick to your book. Fly west.
so you're flying towards Stoneview, which Bharrik is very familiar with, which he's familiar that it's a modest village of dwarves. There's a small number of homes and hovels. There are a few businesses as well. The architecture is dwarven, but very basic. And this is the place that you hail from. Ever since you and the Dragonbanes and other dwarves fled from the Ironbridge Kingdom because of all the battles and whatnot, this is where you guys settled. And you see this place.
so it looks like.
So can we see where the explosion came from?
It's not from there.
Can we see where it came from, though?
Roll perception. And your DC is 15.
Can I help?
No.
Why?
Help him see.
How would you help him see?
I would also
look.
He's gonna take his hands and put them over my eyes.
All right.
You put on these
Malikos
goggles.
helps you see.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Kind
He cups his hands over your eyes and forms like.
Yeah,
goggles.
Would you like me? I'm very perceptive. Would you
Does
like
anyone
me
have like a
to-
paper towel roll? It kind of used as like periscope. A perception?
Yes.
That wasn't perception. That's what I had.
Just roll it 6 times.
18.
Neat.
Okay. So in the distance, in the direction that the Iron Bridge Kingdom, where you hail from, is located, you see this white smoke. It's very, very far away, many miles away. You see this white smoke kind of like elevating towards the sky. And you can kind of surmise that that's where that explosion emanated from.
Is Iron Bridge in any sort of trouble from that?
What I described to you is what you saw. So that's up to your own devices.
How much extra time has added to this flight?
It would take about 8 hours for you to get to where you are now.
8 hours?
Yeah.
You said an hour.
Push it in now.
You're correct. An hour.
See? That's it. We've got the long arm of the law here.
So,
Yeah, this is like water, right?
Yeah, it is.
that's correct. An hour. You have Stoneview right in front of you. You're basically there. So if you wanted to land, you'd be there. Or you could travel another hour west to get directly to Stoneview. Or I'm sorry, directly to the Iron Bridge Kingdom.
Is that where the explosion came from? Iron Bridge Kingdom?
It came from north of there.
No, west of where you are. So just straight to the Iron Bridge Kingdom is where the white smoke is coming.
You don't live in Stonebridge. Iron Bridge is on fire.
What's your thing with bridges?
Well, dwarves build bridges. They're like beavers.
They lived in mountains.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, bridges.
Bridges, beavers, dams, whatever.
Damn.
Stoneview and Iron Bridge.
Stoneview and Iron
So
Bridge.
what's Iron Bridge's status?
Vekni?
It is a kingdom that you once hailed from, and you and the Dragonbanes left there because of the constant battles
Right.
between Iron Bridge and the Knolls.
So we're
and
over
expansions.
what right now?
Sorry?
What are we over right now?
Stoneview.
So Stoneview looks okay, right?
Yeah, that looks fine.
All right, let's fucking. I'm gonna yell down. Hey, Crowbar! Crowbar's fucking dead. And we're gonna hightail up the mountain to where we have to go.
Towards the Fry or towards the Iron Bridge Kingdom?
I was wondering what happened to Trump. What happened
To the Fry.
because we left together.
Okay.
Yeah, that place was basically destroyed.
If you don't know that, all you see
No, that was we left it from the battle.
I was like, why didn't you say anything?
From what you see, you're familiar that there's still a king, a dwarven king, King Grodlum, that lives there.
Grodlum.
King Grodlum.
King Grundle.
And that there are many dwarves that you have connections with that still live there. And you see white smoke coming from there, but aside from the white smoke, you can't really see anything else. But if you want to just say fuck it and go to Fry, that's fine.
White smoke is probably just a giant bonfire. They're probably
with burning bodies.
wait. They're probably roasting a giant pig
Fuck them anyway.
or a dragon.
So we were going
I hate
west. So
dragons.
Stoneview, we're over Stoneview, right? So Iron Bridge is now to the east.
Iron Bridge is to the west.
I've eaten many scenes.
Further west.
Makes me wonder.
You left this place, correct?
So we left
You know what that makes no
Iron
sense.
Bridge, right?
Okay.
So many
I'm
things.
fucking terrible names. You
Put a lot of work into this thing.
There's a lot into this.
So we left Iron Bridge.
And then he expects us to remember it all.
So
They
bunch
do.
of us
They do
left
pretty well.
and went to Stoneview.
Don't let
So
him lie.
do you have
I don't
any
know
connection
what
back to
is
that
going
place?
on at all.
Emotional connection for that place.
My emotional connection is the Dragonbane family.
And they're where?
Are they at Old Bridge?
They are where we are now, and they're
in-
all that time.
They're in New Bridge?
Yeah.
For the best you can.
Which bridge are they in?
They're in Old
They're-
Bridge, which is
So
where
they're in
all right
Stoneview.
Not New Bridge.
The family I protect is in Stoneview.
And the one that you're looking at is in Ironview?
Iron Bridge is the
Brickview.
one that is smoking.
Do we care about
Smokeview.
Iron Bridge at all?
I care more about the family that I protect, which is in Stoneview.
The Brogdors.
The Broaddoors.
The Predators.
The Burninators.
No, actually they're called the Rogdors, and it's just their first initial in the beginning. There's Trogdor, his real name is Timothy.
You are familiar still that there was a King Grodlum and a Queen Tanaday that were in the Iron Bridge Kingdom that you guys had left when you went to settle your own.
Do you like the King and Queen?
So, You left the place that might be blown up.
Correct.
Do you care about it?
As the character, I care more about the family that is
Or
currently safe.
does your character care about that other place?
Not as much as what.
It's a yes or no question.
So we have to fly an hour farther west, is what you're saying.
Oh my
Is
God.
what you're saying,
An hour farther west to get to the Iron Bridge Kingdom.
I
Yes.
can't break. That's correct.
As Bharrik would be familiar with.
You suck.
Here it is.
So if we go farther west
Sure do.
and we help out the king and queen, there could be some riches in our favor.
Ooh.
There's potential. You're familiar with that.
Or the
Wait a
king
minute,
and queen
hold
are
on,
already
um,
dead. Do you want another reward from the king and the
I
queen?
mean, of course I want.
The king and the queen will be in your temple.
This is what I do know. We have lizard folk who want to give us a reward, and we don't know anything about this place.
Hold
Right.
on.
How are we going to stop a bomb?
The
I don't know what
lizard
the
folk,
bomb
I
is.
mean, I'm pretty sure that these
Was that-
dwarves.
I made a Goliath.
They made Dragon Balls.
Oh, okay.
Goliath. Goliath.
Man, get fucked, Dan.
Dan, you don't know anything.
You're right.
Unlike him,
Yeah,
Dan
I
knows
know what I'm
everything.
doing.
Don knows what he's doing.
And he reads everything.
I had another. No, I definitely have another one.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So you're saying that if we go this way, you would introduce us to a king and queen that would give us money?
They're on a flying bird right now.
We can talk. I'll talk to the king and queen.
As opposed to
If
the
we help them
non-flying
out,
bird.
they could reward us.
But helps them out with what?
There's not many that can actually hold
Depends
all the
what's wrong with the city.
stuff.
If everyone's safe there, then
Well, I mean, again, they probably are just like, you know...
Hold on. How
cooking
was the
and
bars?
The balls?
The bars.
The balls?
Bars, saloons, pubs.
Oh, I see.
There's always plenty to drink.
Something else.
So Bharrik would be familiar that Stoneview has a far superior bar than Ironbridge Kingdom does. Stoneview has a very, very well stocked.
So are we heading to Ironview or Stonebridge?
Dwarven ale? Like, come on.
So Stoneview, which is a dwarven town, has a bar that is. So you would be familiar that it has the Fire Brew Inn, which is a very, very nice bar with exotic liqueurs and good drinkers, and it's a really nice atmosphere. You'd be familiar with
now what about an Ironbridge?
In Ironbridge, I don't believe there is even a really good bar that's.
We're over Stoneview right now.
No, we're going to Bridge.
You're basically above Stoneview now.
Yeah, we're above
We're going to
Stonebridge.
Yeah, no, the Ironbridge Kingdom does not have any kind of bar that's notable.
We're going to the bridge view of
That doesn't mean there isn't liquor.
Of course, there's going to be liquor somewhere, but you know that the Fire Brew Inn in Stoneview definitely has a superior bar.
And there's probably happiness there.
Oh, there's happiness.
And actually, you would be familiar that there is a bard that frequents your bar and plays great music. This gnome bard that is frequently there, playing great music, and he's very popular in Stoneview.
Can you recall his name?
Krogdor.
You can roll a history. Your DC
Throw
would
this
be, your
fucking beer
DC would
at
be
you in a
12.
second.
Why would his DC be so high?
12's not high DC.
Have you met me?
Yeah.
Your DC for history is 12.
15.
You recall that his name is Honesty.
No!
Who is honesty?
It's that stupid bard that sings about.
Yeah.
Actually, play your boy here some of Honesty's music.
If you go there, this new song might be a new song made for you.
Dan has the voice of like Fergie and Jesus.
Will you actually sing?
He sings.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So wait, because I don't know these things.
The
What do
king
you
and
know about
queen
this
are
honesty guy?
He's a dick. He's Dan incarnate.
Definitely don't want to go there. I
He's
know this person has to
Dan,
go
but
there.
taller.
Yeah, he's taller.
He's a gnome.
Yeah,
he's taller.
I said what I said.
5 foot.
You think you made a mistake?
Dude, I stutter. I was trying to tell you guys, get to Ironbridge. If they need help, I talked to the king and queen, and we help them out, and they give us some riches.
Okay, well, then we'll go
Because
there.
that's where the explosion was.
And now we're gonna take these lizard folk with us.
Thanks for watching this episode of Power Word Nerd. Be sure to follow us on all social media sites.